the Ephesians 6 and 5, which equals 11. I remember I told y'all I saw Billy Carson's video. I don't know if I thought I saved it so I could go back and show y'all. So let me see if I still have it. I don't even know if I shared it or if it's in my memory. I don't know if it was a TikTok or YouTube. I don't even know. I don't know. It might be in my history. I want to pull up what he said, so before it must be in my history, because I don't see it. Greetings, everybody. I'm going to decode this so I can get off right quick. I don't have, I could have sworn because I knew I was doing this and I don't. Oh, God. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it right quick, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Let's see if I can find this. I think that was like 2 or 3 days ago. It came across my, I may not be able to find it. I done watched a lot since then. Anywho, y'all may see it eventually. I can't believe I didn't bookmark that. I can't believe I didn't bookmark it, y'all. Where was it at? It must have been on TikTok then. Let me see if it was on that. I don't know where I was looking at. I thought it was on,
A lot of people don't realize that Yeshua, at the age of 12, aka Jesus, is what in ancient times there was a whole different type I came across type of technology. I believe that God actually exists. And you see, when you look into what's that doing on Mars? They discovered
damn.
that
Hold on. Let me find it, y'all. Bear with me. It was on one of these damn channels.
more owning of slaves.
Here it is.
More
Ooh.
approval for purchasing human bodies, human people. Where do you think this slavery concept came?
Okay, look here. When I heard this, I immediately got a download. I literally I love to look at his stuff, because he been all around the world and been looked at all the ancient texts and stuff, and I'll be like, I need to pick his brain. So whenever he comes across my screen, I listen to what he has to say, and Spirit immediately just give me something else. So he was on Ephesians, see, that was the truth. My nose already itching. I ain't got fucking cards. So I was already, because you already know, all right, the truth down deep. And so this is somebody else that was sharing it, but this was the Ephesians 6. I erased the board, so let me get my board. Because I snapped it in here because I wanted to do it. I didn't want y'all to see it before I did it. So I erased it, right? And I'm going to do it right quick. And this is what Spirit put in my spirit. This is what Spirit put in my spirit. So I'm going to let y'all see it first. And it's text around it, but that ain't it. I was like, what the fuck? Like they had this shit like, oh, them tater tots is done. I heated that up for him, that last little piece. And so I was like, let me look at this a little bit further. I mean, you can break it down little by little, but I want to take it like the verse that he said, which was Ephesians 6 and 5, which equals 11. Which equals 11. Huh? She just outside. And again, which equals 11. We know that's what? That's spiritual. That's alignment. That's equal, right? That's equal. Thank you. So y'all know I'm spiritual, but I would break this shit down in a second because I'm spiritual. So I see past what they be teaching. I see past what man be saying. So I want to give y'all a different perspective. I want to give y'all a different perspective of what I saw. You ain't got to take it. I'm just saying, I want to share my perspective of what he said. Because immediately I was like, what now? Okay. So listen, you got to listen. I'm about to go back so y'all can see.
Of slaves.
Hold on, let me see.
More approval, Ephesians 6:5, for purchasing human body.
Hold on, shit. Damn, that thing going quick. Hold on, y'all.
Of slaves. More approval for purchasing human bodies, human people. Where do you think this slavery concept came from that literally dominated the planet? Where do you think it derived from? Where do you think the source was? Who do you think taught slavery the most? Who do you think pushed it on the world? Who do you think began to rob, pillage, and rape and steal people from their indigenous lands and transfer them all over the place and put them to work for other people for free labor? It's right there. More owning of slaves. More
now,
approval. This is undeniable. Ephesians 6:5.
Wait. He's going too fast. Hold on.
Slaves.
This is the one. I'm sorry.
Your earthly masters.
This is the one I wanted.
Now, the last time I checked, fear and love don't really go together. They just don't go together. Those two things don't go together. As a matter of fact, my hypothesis, see, I always tell you when I'm thinking about something outside of the receipts.
That's what I do.
My hypothesis is that most people become religious, in this particular case, Christianity, because they want to protect their asses. They don't want to burn in this quote-unquote lake of fire, which I'm going to talk about tonight and expose that fake lake of fire tonight. Make sure you share this video. I'm going in deep. I'm gonna go in deeper. Everybody who's talking about lakes of fire and going to hell, it's going to get exposed tonight. Doesn't exist. And I'm going to give you the dates it was added and everything else. But why would this all-knowing and all-loving God...
I want him to say the whole verse.
...fearful of your master and accept this slavery? But this is the creator of the universe. God is good all the time. He never changes, right? Never change. Maybe he doesn't, because guess what? He, again, added gender to a creator of the universe. Again, more male energy, more masculine energy, more male dominance, right? Unbalanced energies, unbalanced frequencies. Look what men have done to this planet. We turned this thing into a damn ghetto. Wars, killing, bloodshed, murder, raping, pillaging. 90% done by men. Just a fact. And now, on top of that, here we go again. Right? Here we go again with the foolishness. Endorsing slavery. Let's look at this. Again, why would Christians want to be afraid and fearful of damnation and hate and hatred and attack from their own creator who's all-knowing and all-loving? They're only doing it because they want to save their ass. Just in case this hell and lake of fire actually exists. And if it exists, I played it safe. I snuck on in because I just played the game long enough. And I was able to ask for my last forgiveness sin right before I died. I just made it right before I was going to drop dead. I knew I had just 2 breaths left. And I was able to say, save me, Lord. And I was able to siphon my way up into this amazing heaven. So I don't have to get cast down with the infidels. Look at this. Ephesians 6:5. This is undeniable. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear. Now, the last time
Okay. Now, it's more to that part. Let me go get this picture. Because he didn't say all of it. But it went like this. Of course, y'all probably know what it says anyway. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity in heart, just as you would Christ. That's the one I heard, but that had it in there, so that's close enough. That's why I read y'all the rest of it. Now, the minute the other one that I saw, I thought that was it. But again, that's still not it. I thought I saved it because I had it written up here. There it is right there. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go. I don't know why it looks dark up in here. Maybe because I got this blocking the window. Okay, so I'm going to take it word by word. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. 6 and 5, immediately 11. So there's some balance in this scripture right here. And I want to just look at, I heard what he said. Yeah, you're right. Why would your all-knowing good God is good fucking do some shit like that? I get that part. That's not what I was focusing on, and that's not what I saw. So I'm just gonna go like this. L-A-V-E-S, because y'all know I love spiritual Scrabble. I love to butcher this shit up because it's stuff that is not there that you can see, but it's not there. You see this, but you don't see everything. That's why it's so eloquently a spell. That's why it's such a spell, because you don't see it. You got to really be aware to see it, right? Masters with, and this is literally about your body. This really is going to be about your body. Watch what it says though. Where we're masters with respect, excuse my writing. I erased the other one, so I'm going to have to write it all over. Fear and with sincerity in heart, just as you would Christ. That's what that verse is supposed to say. That's what it's supposed to say. Right? Well, that's what it's saying. I gotta get some more markers. That's what it's supposed to say. Now, I immediately, slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity in heart. Oh, where's my tea? Got my tea. I was writing so fast. Just as you would Christ. That's the consciousness, right? Now, I should have wrote a little bit. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see it. So I spaced it out, but I got to write some more shit down here. I probably should have wrote it like I wrote it the first time. But anyway. So immediately what I saw, I said, okay, letters are numbers and numbers are letters. And so I took my alphabet and I broke down the numbers to see what it says, right? The vibration of the word, right? And it says slaves, which gave me a number 6. I'm just going to condense it. Obey gave you 11, I believe. And because I didn't do all of them, I just did certain ones. And earthly gave you 9. Master gave you 5 when you add all the letters up. And then respect gave you 5. These are the words I'm keying in on. Like, I ain't worried about the other ones. Fear gave you 3. Sincerity, really, I got clarity out of that, right? Sincerity, clarity. Clarity, C-E-R-I-T-Y. The A and the E is right there. Sin, clarity. Sincerity. That's clarity. I saw that immediately. All right? And then heart gave you 8, which we know that is the infinity gate right there. That's the 4th chakra. Right? Just as you would Christ. And Christ gives you the vibration of 5. Right? So that's what I got out of those after I added the alphabets up to according to their numbers. And most master teachers know what I'm talking about. And look at the 11. Look at the 11 right there. Look at the 11. So Ephesians, Ephesians, right? Ephesians. So Kari, we down, he back there singing. So first, I said, now, this slave, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity in heart, just as you would Christ. You're going to get to the one where he said everything, and he said a little bit more than what he said just then. So then I was like, okay, I was trying to figure out the relationship between slaves, earthly, and masters, right? And so I was like, okay, earthly, we know that to be the subconscious, because that's the woman, right? The subconscious is the woman, right? The body, the earthly body right here that says 9. Look, 6, 9 right there. So see what I'm saying? It's right there. So obey is what? Control. Right? Then you come down to earthly, and that is the woman's emotion, woman and man emotion, right? Because the heart sits in the body, right? The earth, the physical, right? I'm just going to simplify it some more because I didn't do it on my thing, but I know what it's saying. So again, if the masters, if I look at the 5, that's your throat chakra right there. Because that's the 5th element. Your master is your voice, right? Obey the voice of God. Okay, let's call it the activated voice, right? Of the Most High. The double-edged sword. All right? So with, we already ain't worried about that word right yet. That ain't really significant. That stood out to me. And again, with respect. So your voice activated with respect, like respect what you say, you know, say it with respect. Got it? Not that it ain't true, just saying respect that your voice is a double-edged sword. Y'all got it? That your voice is a double-edged sword that can enslave your body, that can enslave your heart, that can block your emotions, that can harm somebody by what you call them out of their name, or what you say to a person, or what you speak upon yourself, your physical body. Say like in affirmations, well, I don't like myself, and we got the negative self-talk going on. So you want to respect the word, the voice, because it's either going to uplift you vibrationally, or it's going to take you down vibrationally, right? Or it's going to accelerate your affirmations, being gratitude, being grateful, or it's going to what? Bring them down. Keep going. So again, fear is 3. Well, we already know fear is vibration. That's false evidence appearing real, right? False evidence appearing real. It ain't real. We already know that's an illusion. It's not real, okay? But it binds. That's how they get our energy, by the fear. Invoking fear. Like he said, God is good. Why would you say, I'm going to hell if God is good? Okay, keep going. Because he's talking about the lower vibration, the lower first 3. You can't get back, you can't get past the 3, the third density. Right? You're locked in. You're bind in. You're binded to it. Okay? You're bind to your word. All going back to your word. To your throat chakra. So you're bind to your own throat chakra. Y'all see? Now, not that y'all gotta see it, but that's what I saw when he said it in that little 3 seconds of a clip, whatever the hell it was. So then with sincerity, oh Lord, with sin, clarity. The E and the A is interchangeable, and that's clarity right there. With sin, and you got clarity. So the sin is not having clarity. The sin is not knowing what is going to happen when that word come back. When that word penetrate out there and it bounced back. Not knowing what type of ripple effect it's going to have or boomerang effect it's going to have. Right? So be afraid about what you say. Be afraid about what you invoke. Be afraid about what you call upon, so to speak. Speak truth, not a lie. Speak truth, not a lie. Speak truth is up, a lie is down. Okay. So again, fear with sincerity of heart. We already know that's the fourth chakra. That's the gate. That's why you see the infinity. That's why it carried the vibration of 8. Because that's whatever go around from the heart of the emotion is what's going to enslave you, which is going to enslave your body, your physical body. Meaning your emotions, if you don't clear them, you're going to be bound to them, right? You're not going to have, you don't have respect for other people's emotional, their heart space. Being abusive, that's why I say obey. That's not it though. So let me go ahead and finish. Just as Christ loved, blah, 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 blah. So again, Christ meaning what? If Christ is the consciousness, y'all might want to take some notes. And we got the subconsciousness down here. I know I was going to run out. Consciousness. Then up here, that's voice. Again, like I said, light, activation, right? Equals what? Command. Commandments. That's your commandments right there. The commandments is your voice activating consciousness, the mind to command, to obey the voice, the emotion, the subconscious and the conscious when it's in perfect alignment. When it's in perfect alignment. You see what I'm saying? So that's where you got the 8, the infinity gate, because whatever you speak is going to come back, it's going to obey, and it's going to ripple into your physical body. Whether it's going to ripple healing, if you're going to speak healing, or it's going to ripple sickness, if you're going to speak sickness, or discord, or dislike about yourself, or low esteem thoughts, low vibrational mindsets, or you're going to feel high about yourself. The body has to obey it. It has to obey it. Because that's what you're telling yourself. Whether you realize you're telling yourself that or not, you could be subconsciously telling yourself that. And it's manifesting consciously. So we slave to what? Where the word slaves come from? Well, I need to go a little bit more. And I said, okay, what the fuck do I see in slaves? I said, what? I don't know if y'all can see this or not. What the? Oh, Lord. Y'all got this? Can I erase this? I think I can erase this, right? Y'all got that? Light activation, consciousness, right? Subconscious is the female, conscious is the male. So it's saying subconscious, obey your emotion. Women, obey your feelings, your emotions. Control is to obey. Not dictation, not dictatorship. Control, meaning have some sense of control. The water, the emotion, the frequency, the tonality, right, of your voice. And learn to respect it with fear, because if you don't, what it's going to do? Come back on you. So that's what a lot of women suffer from, their goddamn mouth. All right, I'm going to leave that alone because I ain't finna go in a relationship, but you know where I'm going to go with it. So again, women not controlling their mouth. So a woman that does not have control of their mouth does not have control of their physical body. Their emotions, their imbalance, their emotional instability there. See? So again, the throat, because the throat is the master. The throat is the voice activation of God. That's how God speaks, through our mouth. That's how we know what the voice of God is saying, through our mouth. Right? So the voice, the throat chakra, is the command center, the control center, the commandments. The negative 42 laws of Ma'at, principles of Ma'at, the negative confessions. So if we're saying them, we're not doing them. But if we're not saying them, then we're doing them almost. Because then you don't know what to do and what not to do, which invokes fear. Because you don't speak the commandment right. So you're to command, not demand. You're to ask, not dictate. See? And each one has to have this type of control over themselves individually, so that you can see that the God in you, the commandments, be fulfilling, be abundant, be wellness, be in harmony, 11:11, with what? The consciousness and the subconsciousness. Your subconscious mind with your earthly physical body. So what you're saying is respect. So say your words with respect and fear and sincerity with clarity, so that they don't come back on you. So know what you're talking about and know what you're not talking about. In other words. So again, slaves. I said, okay, so I'm gonna erase this now, y'all, because I need some room. All right, so then I said, okay, God damn it, what is this slave word? I was like, what the fuck is this slave word? Spirit, like, that's not what that is. But this, see, we think that this was a whole ship kind of shit. No, this was pure word fuckery. That's what got us enslaved. The word fuckery. The word spell is what got us enslaved. They didn't actually enslave us, nothing. They didn't actually enslave us. It was the trickery, the wordplay. So you got to undo the wordplay to break the spell wherever your spell is cast at in your mind that you held on to, that is poisoning your body. So you got to undo that spell. So if I look at slave, I don't need to break down nothing else, because I stopped at that point. And I just was like, okay, when I listened to it again, I saw something else. I'm going to just go right here, because he stopped right there anyway, obey your masters. So then I said slaves. Oh, Lord, why did I leave that top off? He said slaves. And I sat here and I said, what the fuck? So, slaves, obey your masters, right? With respect and with fear and sincerity in your heart. That means listen to what your body is telling you through your emotional intelligence. And when we don't listen to what our body is telling us through our emotions about a person, place, or thing or situationship, we enslave ourselves. Because we're not listening to the one thing we should be listening to, that is the control center. The heart. The heart is the number one control center. So if we're not listening to our center and we go against it, we get this fear vibration, because we're out of alignment, because we're not listening to the heart, right? We're listening to the mind. The mind wants us to do this. The heart wants you to do something else. My mind knows, but the heart doesn't. My heart knows, or either the mind doesn't. So it's coming into alignment, a perfect alignment, right? And I wrote that years ago in a poem. I wrote it years ago. It was a poem I wrote about that. And God damn, that thing had been back in the early 2000s. So again, with the respect of sincerity, sin, like the sin. Okay, let's get to this first. Okay, I said, okay, what's with this slave? What's with this slave? I said, what the fuck is the slave for? Like, what the fuck is it, spirit? Because this ain't the shit that they got going on. This is the motherfucker shit. What is the slave? In slave, you see saves. You see saves. S-A-V-E. That's why they say we got to save ourselves, right? That's why they say we got to save ourselves, right? If we're enslaved, we got to save ourselves. Nobody's coming to save us. Right? Okay, I'm just making sure. Some people may be with me, some people may not. I didn't write the damn thing. You heard him say all about man, patriarchal. You heard him say, well, he, okay, and how they messed up 90% of the fucking world, okay? And he's a man, okay? A man saying that about men, okay? I'm just saying, but a woman yet, okay? Okay? So again, slave, I said, okay, slave, what the fuck else do I see? Slaves. You know what I see? V-E-S-S-A-L. Vessel. Your spacesuit. Your avatar. So that's our spacesuit. That's our physical, right? Our avatar. Slaves, obey your earthly master. Avatar. Vessel. We already know it's the subconscious because the woman is the vessel. The woman is the vessel. The woman is the vessel. The heart chakra. That's why the moon is a machine. It's the first astronaut was a woman. Getting in alignment with your feelings and listening to your emotions and your feelings. And if you think of the first woman on the moon, the black woman on the moon, you're going to get a picture of a black woman. That landed her shuttle on the moon, the first cosmonaut. The first M-A-A-A, not, it was a black woman. To have control over her feelings, over her emotions. Until the masters got and whipped and beat and chained and, okay, there you go. Didn't want her to speak and muzzled her mouth in slavery because that mouth had fucking power in it. That mouth could make you drop dead. That's how fucking powerful she is. She can speak one thing and your ass will drop dead. Right there on the spot. Nobody should have that much power, huh? But see, that's when you got somebody that know who the fuck they is. Okay? So again, the vessel, meaning the woman, because she is the only vessel that brings in forth the avatar, the physical body. Any being into the physical realm comes from the subconscious. So I put that connection and said, well, you got to be talking about the subconscious right here because that's the one that's the vessel. When I put that, I said, oh, the women. The women. Obey your masters. Women, you are to obey your earthly feelings, your body, what it's telling you, the tinglies, the goosebumps, the signs, the symbols, the nervousness, it's telling you something about yourself. But you're not listening because remember I said yesterday, think like a woman, use logic. But think like a man and listen to your emotions. And that's what I said last night in Pop-Up. So you see how we got out of alignment? And that's why the women are in control and not in a controllable sense of themselves because they're trying to think like a man, act like a man, be a fucking man when you're a woman. When you are simply a vessel to which the message of the divine speaks through with that what? The word, the voice activation. The power of God comes through, right? That light activation, commandment, those commandments. Those commandments. I'm just saying. So anyway, so that's your spacesuit right there. I said, okay, a vessel is a spacesuit. Okay, that makes perfect sense there, Spirit. Let's make it make more sense. And then I said, okay, so, and then I got to hold to these damn quotes, and I stopped at the beautiful servant, right? Because I didn't really need to go no more. The beautiful servant, but a horrible master. Right? When uncontrolled. When the emotions are uncontrolled, the woman is a horrible master. Master of her mouth. Master of her voice. Master of how she speaks. And disowns and discredits a man or a woman or this, that, and the other because she lacks emotional control. Because she's out of balance. There's no emotional stability there. There's emotional instability from unhealed emotional trauma. Right? And that's where she don't have control over her mouth. Right? Y'all get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about in disrespecting people, not teaching. I'm not talking about teaching. That's different. I'm talking about the way men and women in their relationship now go. With all the women, dictating to the men and trying to dominate the men. That's not your place. Your place is to control your own self. And let the relationship have the control. Let God have the control over the relationship. So like again, like I told y'all last night, the woman put the man in front of her, lost her connection from God, source activation, and the man put the woman in front of him and lost his connection through source God, his woman. Okay, so horrible master, but then there's this thing up here that says repetition is the mother of memory and mastery. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? So again, that is your spaceship. That is your mothership. That is your avatar. That is the Christ Jesus ship y'all talking about. It is when you didn't have control over your physical by your emotions, and you let this control the emotions, whether the emotions stabilize the thinking. Thinking and thoughts is two different things, and then your emotions is a third thing. So you got to align them and not go, too far into, oh, I'm trying to read a man's mind. I'm trying to get ahead of him and play the game before him and play the game before I get played. That's a woman thinking like a man, which puts her out of her vibrational balance. It puts her pH off balance. It puts her emotions off balance. If we're 75% 90 water, then that will acidicize, I'm just making up a word in my dictionary, that would acidicize the vajayjay. And the vajayjay will be like sizzling hot, right? With acidic, with the words, right? The moisture, the water down there, the water in the body, in the earthly what? Spacesuit, avatar. So then you would have an acidic imbalance. There would be no equilibrium in there. If you get what I'm saying, I'm speaking spiritual, but then I'm going like back and forth from spiritual and physical. So if you are learned and if you are aware, you kind of know what I'm saying, right? So the vessel, that is definitely vessel, because you can see the V, you can see the E, that A becomes the E, there's the F. Wait a minute, did I spell that right? No, let me go back. So V, E, S, S, that A becomes the E, and there's the L. So it was coded. Slaves, meaning our physical is our slave. Our avatar is our slave. The fact that we came in the physical realm, this is the limitation. This is slavery. We was enslaved when we were captured in spirit form and came down in a vessel form, in a physical form. So the physical, the enslavement, is talking about this coat, this skin, that we came through the physical realm. That we manifested ourselves in the physical. In order to manifest ourselves in the physical, we entrapped ourselves. We enslaved ourselves. We were capsulized. We were crystallized. Our consciousness was crystallized. It was calcified because it covered us. It cloaked the energy. It covered our spiritual knowing, our spiritual clarity, which came from the word sincerity, right? That spiritually cloaked us. Let's write sincerity so y'all can see. Sincerity, right? There's sin, sincerity, clarity. Look at what it closely sounds like. So the sin was our clarity being calcified, being crystallized. And that was the Christ consciousness right there. Our ability to see, our ability to synchronize. Because sin is right there. S-Y-N, S-I-N. It flipped.
Bye, Clanny.
Bye-bye, baby. The I became the I. The I, remember in English, they always say the Y becomes the I. Or you drop the I and you make it a Y. So they was telling us the letters, the A-E-I-O-U was interchangeable even in school. Even in school, they was giving us that it was interchangeable. But it's up to you to break the spell. It's up to you to save yourself. Slaves, saves. So you will free yourself when you break the chains of what? The physical, the limitation. And you'll break the chains when you have the emotional stability on your heart chakra. That's when the change. So if you chosen ones been going through what I've been going through, with people trying to throw me off balance, trying to get me out of my emotion so I wouldn't be free. So I would forever be enslaved, but I freed myself because I released, right? I released the limitation. I took off my skin and I became what? Invisible, immortal. So when you take off your spacesuit, when you wash yourself of all that shit and you be like, fuck it, okay? And then you like, shit, I'm gonna do me. You free yourself. So that's why each one has to free themselves, because I can't free you, it's your enslavement. You can't free me, it's my enslavement. So you gotta wanna enslave yourself. You gotta wanna have emotional intelligence. You gotta wanna have emotional balance and wellness. And that costs work. So it's easy for people to try to get you out of your element than for you to stay in your element once you master that element. So you gotta master your heart chakra. You gotta master that this is just a limitation. It's not real, it's an illusion. The slavery is an illusion to keep us in what? Bondage to what? Our physical body. So you won't explore what you're truly capable of through your amplification, magnifying glass of your heart chakra. That's like looking back in time in universal parallel universes, right? And then looking back and then magnifying and saying, no, I want that segment. If you remember, again, Minority Report, and they zoom in like that and they saw the future. And then they changed it before it what? Happened. So that is your reason right there to go and do those affirmations and change the piece of the outcome that you don't want to alchemize, that you don't want to happen. So you become the magician. So do y'all understand? Put some sunflowers, put a 13 down there, because we 13, boo. We 13 up in this bitch. So put your sunflowers, put your 13 down there, all right? Because if you hear me and you with me, do you get it down? So it was all about the body anyway. It was all about the body and freeing yourself. But that's not what the pastors taught. That's not what the pastors taught. Because a man can only see what he can see. But the man can't see the spirit like a woman can see the spirit. Right? The woman sees further in all, is what I'm telling you. That's why I said I love this dude. Like I don't agree with everything he says. You know, I can understand when he's saying ego shit or opinion shit, but it was like that little clip that stood out, and I was like, what? I was like, Spirit, really? I see something else, Spirit. Let's go to this board. And I had to sit up here for 3 days. I had to fucking sit up here for 3 goddamn days. Y'all saw it in my videos. It was all scribbled on this board back here. So again, women, you have to control and free yourself from the emotional bondage that you're in. And when you free yourself from the emotional bondage that you're in, you will be liberated as women. It's not about taking your fucking clothes off. It's not about showing your whoop-de-woo ass. It's not about none of that fucking shit, that hypergamy motherfucking shit or whatever that feminist shit is. It's not about that. It was always about your heart chakra, because a woman can liberate her ass and show her ass all over the goddamn internet. But is she free here? No. No, because if they wasn't, they wouldn't be in karmic motherfucking relationships. And that's why they stay in karmic relationships, even being a celebrity, even showing their ass. That's how they still attracting that low vibrational shit, because they have not freed the chains off of what is really binding them. Their limitation, their distaste for their bodies, the false impression of freedom. The real freedom is the heart chakra. The real freedom comes from the mindset, that control, that obey. Do you obey your feelings, women? When spirits say, don't go someplace, and you go, well, I'm going to go, no, I'm going to go anyway. That's you obeying your soul. That's you obeying your soul. Do you obey that calling? Do you obey that little voice that says, nah, stay home today. Nah, don't hang around her. Nah, don't call her back. Don't call him back. He fucking playing. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You don't obey your earthly master because you're in the physical. The heart is down here in the physical, but in the spirit it's up there in the spirit form, but she came down in the physical. So she's God in physical darkness. But y'all said a he, but it really was a she. It was she that had both womb man, both parts, both balance, both dualities, existing in one sphere, oneness, wholeness, nothingness, absolute. So again, obey your earthly masters with respect, carrying a vibration of 5, grace. Respect is to have grace. Because 5 means grace biblically, right? Biblically, whatever the word is, it's always associated with 5. Give yourself room and respect and grace to what? Elevate, to grow. I keep saying that over and over, to grow. It's okay, you're going to make mistakes. Just get back up and perfect it. Get back up and work on it. Get back up and do better. Get back up. See, I'm burping. Take one step at a time to get you where you want to be. And there's no rush. There's no rush because remember, it's illusion. So fear was just that false evidence appearing real. So they had to invoke a hell, like he said, of fear, so y'all would stay in this spacesuit and not tap into y'all emotional, high IQ, intelligent that we are. The sphere of a woman is that greater than a man. We already know that, but that's nothing to boast and brag about. But I'm gonna tell you what, that's not all women though. And that's why some of y'all fuck up, because y'all, well, we God. No, you ain't got no God, motherfucker. You ain't got no emotional intelligence. You can't take that unless you've done that. You can't claim that unless you've done that. I can, but you can't. You ain't done that shit yet. And that's what y'all take stuff and you just fucking run with it. And now y'all got all these men that don't even want to fucking deal with y'all because all you want to do is throw it in their fucking face backwards. It's talking about an elemental factor. It's talking about a spiritual connection. It's not talking about we both got balance. We both are equal. It's not saying one is above the other down here. But it takes both to get to God. To be oneness down here. So it's talking about on a physical plane and a spiritual plane. And what y'all mix up is you want to take the titlement of it and just go bash men. That's not what that's for. That's not what this teaching is for. That's not what none of this teaching is for from most spiritual scholars and teachers. It's about the syncrecy. We already saw the sin and the clarity. Getting synchronization, whatever that word is, right? And clarity. That's what it's about. And when you don't have clarity and secrecy, that is your sin because you do not know. You know not. Well, I put it backwards. Okay. Let me clear this up for those in the back. You know not, which is no thing. So when you're out of that secrecy and you're in that sin, you know nothing. So you have to go from where you have grown and elevated. So if you women, you shouldn't even have the black woman as God in your mouth unless you done got there. The man shouldn't even have God as a man unless he done got to his godly self. And the woman to her godly self. Because that's something you got to master. You got to master that ship. That you got to master that connection, that vibration, that 11. That's why you see he got that 11 behind his ass when he got that goddamn poster thing upside his head back there in the background on Billy Carson. That's what you can see. He done his damn homework. He done his damn homework. Boy, I can pick that nigga from brain, boy. Goddamn, let him keep putting these videos up. Let him keep it. Let him keep doing it. So again, there, your earthly master, respect in your heart. It said, okay, break it down some more. Let's go. And we said that was a 9. No, that was an 8. That vibration was an 8. In heart. In what? Physical. In what? Earth, the same letters. As in your heart, as in your earth, as in your physical flesh. So what that's saying is y'all supposed to take care of your flesh. You're supposed to pay attention to the signs that your heart is telling you, women, about your physical body. The cues, the anxiety, the trauma, the stress, the scare, the fear, the anger, the worry, things like that, because it's going to affect certain organs on the body. So that's the light, the consciousness sending signals down to the body to say, woman, pay attention to this. Something's going on in your body. You need to make some type of calibration, some type of adjustment to your what? Your moon ship. Remember, she was the first one on the moon, not that motherfucking cracker. I'm sorry, but not him. She was the first cosmonaut. He came and trampled over her. He came and walked on the moon. So that means he suppressed her emotions, came from man. And he came from man, and that became the slavery. He didn't go on no fucking spaceship. It's right here on Earth. Ain't no fucking Let's go back. She is the what? Cosmonaut. The first Cosmo woman not. She was the one that bounded us to what? This dimension. She was the one that the DNA, Eve, that's why they call her the evil one. Eve, evil. Because she bounded us to the flesh, into the matrix. Right? Where you still got man. She was the first cosmonaut. The first astronaut. Astrophysics teacher. The first one to what? Land on the moon. The first one to control the moon spaceship. Until they landed on Apollo 13, landed on her. Landed on her moon, on her spaceship. You see what I'm saying? And blocked out those emotions. Suppressed those emotions. See, y'all don't want the fucking truth because it's right in your fucking face and you've been read to and lied to at the same goddamn time. So this ain't for everybody. Because the truth will hurt your feelings. When you see it broke down like this, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. Cosmic is black. That's the cosmos. That's the blue black. That's the highest. That's the highest. That blue black light when they go in crime scenes, they can see everything. They can see when they try to clean up shit. That's that bitch. I'm that bitch. Okay? I'm that one that can see that bullshit. That black light and be like this. Nah, bitch, that's a lie. Because you have to go in there with that damn magnifying glass and you have to do that introspection on your own heart chakra. And you got to go and do laser surgery on that bitch and pull out whatever the fuck ain't feeling right, ain't doing right, ain't this, that, and the other. You got to do that to yourselves. I'm speaking spiritually. You got to do that shit. So you can't just ignore. You got to go to work. You got to eat right. You got to exercise. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to listen to your body. And y'all women ain't listening to your body. Because if you were listening to your body, you wouldn't have no problems listening to the man. So you're not even listening to yourself. So he already know you got a problem listening to him. And y'all think it's all about obeying. It's not all about obeying. It's about discipline. It's about leadership. It's about leadership. It's about asking. It's about what is it? What did I write? Beautiful servant. Because you got beautiful control over your emotion. And that's why they said she's a horrible master, but a beautiful servant. Once she masters herself she becomes the beautiful servant. Because she can listen to the voice of God and she can hear what God is saying directly to her with no interference. And that's what you call surrender. Y'all like subservient, y'all like submission. It ain't in a submission of telling her what to do. The submission comes, she can hear God now. That's the submission part. That when a woman can hear the direct connection to her higher source, her higher self, and then she's obedient to that. It ain't about who overpowering who. See, y'all took the shit and just fucked it up. It was never about the man being in control of the woman or the woman being in control of the man. It was never fucking about that shit. But y'all patriarchal bitches done took the shit and done bitched the shit out. You know, just did what the fuck y'all wanted to do with the shit. Hey, India. Love from India. Thank you. So again, you got to look at things like tap into yourself. You know, tap into yourself. I'm not reading cards right now. I'm bringing down Ephesians 6 and 5. So again, so y'all understand, it's not about control. It's about syncrecy with your feminine and masculine self. It's about balance. And it's about you listening to the light of the consciousness that is exposing what is in y'all physical body as women and men, telling y'all you got to get this shit out. You worry too much, or you stressing too much, or you fussing too much, or you doing this too much, or it's telling you by the exposure of the light. The consciousness is exposing the darkness down below. So that's what men come to do. But y'all women that ain't healed y'allself and worked on y'allself, you don't want to hear these men and say it's something, you know, they agitate y'all demons and you want to run. Y'all just want to take the fuck off. No, he's exposing what he's supposed to be doing through the mindset. And when y'all don't want to obey the mindset to give you clarity down below because it's pitch dark, then how are you supposed to heal emotionally? Because a man is your opposite, so he is going to bring light on a woman that has daddy issues or man issues or relationship issues, and vice versa. The woman is going to do it. You got to think like a woman, use logic. Think like a man, listen to your emotions. Let me do it again. Think like a woman, use logic. Think like a man, listen to your emotions. Women not supposed to be thinking like a man because we got two different roles. We got two different duties. We do different things. We do things that the other one can't do. We both do. That's what makes us balanced. That's what makes us equal. Because we understand our role and we stay within that role. Y'all have gotten the roles crossed and y'all have went over to the male side and the male have went over to the woman's side. So what you're going to have is a bunch of confused generational people out there. Overriding, causing harm, causing distress, causing more stress, causing more anxiety, causing more survival shit because you can't be in your feminine role thinking like a man. And a man can't be in his masculine role thinking like a woman. Think like a woman, use logic. Think like a man, listen to your emotions. Since the woman is emotional, since the man is logic. And then synchronize them, balance them, calibrate them, configure them. See how you can better synchronize with that side of yourself. And that's why we have interactions with men, so we can engage what we need to be doing and get that relationship right. Restore that connection that we lost when we wasn't daddy little girl or mama's little boy, or we was rejected by the mom or the dad, you know, vice versa, the woman or the man. So you're now trying to gauge that through your relationships with men and women. But you're not wanting to go deep though. You're not wanting to go to the moon though. See, you're not wanting to go to the moon to get it. The moon down within the body, within the physical, within the flesh. You're not wanting to take that astronaut, that trip, that astrophysics, huh? astral project. You're not wanting to go within. The deep sea dive. You're not wanting to take the dive. Y'all not wanting to take the dive. Because y'all still got limitations. And you know you haven't fixed those limitations. And if you take that dive, y'all know you're going to be going down, 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 down. There's nothing going to be able to sustain you. You're going to be falling straight to the ground, and nothingness is not finna catch you. See, that's how you know a woman with perfect balance. Skyscraper. You right here. If you don't have emotional balance, you will crash. If you got balance, nothingness will catch you and sustain you in air. You'll be resting on nothing. You'll be resting on nothingness. You won't fall to the ground. The whole nothingness will catch you. That's when you know you got a woman of emotional intelligence and balance, because she doesn't crash at the first sign of heartache, pain. She doesn't shut you out. She doesn't do all this old crazy ass shit trying to drive you, off the wall and all this other shit because she emotionally unbalanced, or she doesn't run and out of that fear word that we saw up there. She doesn't let fear of the relationship get her and close her off from experiencing what she coming here to experience what? Her expression. That's why a lot of y'all trapped. And what did a man come to do? Impress upon the subconscious, and she come to express what he is impression, what he has impressed upon her. So she multiplies back what he gives her. So if he plant a seed, she give it back. Times 9, 10, whatever. He give her another seed, there's another one. He give her another seed, there's another one. But y'all can't with your heart blocked. That's why a lot of women are unbarren. That's why a lot of women are unbarren. And y'all got these men out here going around trying to find a barren woman. Because y'all can't multiply what they give you. Because your heart chakra fucked up. It's blocked. You're running away from your emotions and feelings instead of fixing your emotions and feelings. Instead of controlling and obeying your emotions and feelings, you're running away from them. You're not holding that magnifying glass up to yourself. And this is for men too. Because men can be emotionally unstable and unbalanced too. So neither one of y'all are holding that goddamn magnifying glass up. Because that's what the heart chakra do. It magnifies. It amplifies. Once that light of consciousness shine down there in that body, it shines the light down there. And you go, oh shit, he agitating me. He getting on my fucking nerves. I can't stand him. He a narcissist. No, he not a narcissist. You a narcissist from running from it and not fixing it. He just shined the light of consciousness down like a flashlight into what your heart chakra has hid. Down deep. You gotta dive deep. You gotta dive deep, baby. You gotta dive deep. Right? And it's just like y'all absorb and y'all shoot back up to him and he go, oh shit. I didn't know, I didn't want to feel that way. She driving me crazy. This woman getting on my nerves. She always yelling. Because he has problems too with his mama yelling at his ass, getting on his ass, or his father not being there for his ass. So when you come across a stable woman, she gonna shine a light on an unstable man. When you come across a stable man, he gonna shine that light, cast that shadow on that unstable woman. That's all it is. That's what enslaved us, was our ability to not express, our ability to not want to work on ourselves, thinking it meant tell each other what to do. That's not what it meant. That's not at all what it meant to tell somebody what to do. You make decisions together. You make major decisions together. You might trust your man to do the money, but when it comes to a big purchase, y'all might talk together because you don't want it to affect the other one person that you love. So you got to come to the table and talk about it and come to a time frame or a decision about it. Would it be in the best interest? That's what that was about. It was never about the man telling the woman what to do or her telling this one what to do. It was about whoever had the skill set, let them have the skill set. Let them run that part that they're good at. The woman may be good with money. The man may be good with money. Y'all might not care that somebody handles the money, or you both might want to handle the money. But when it comes to buying a house, buying a car, buying some major purchase, redecorating, remodeling the house, that's when you both come to the table. Because that's a major thing that's going to affect both of y'all. Because there's money coming out of the goddamn account. There's money coming out of the house. And you're not going to do something that's going to affect the other one because it's going to affect you. So you're not going to do nothing against her, because if you do something against her, it's going to come back on you. You're not going to do some woman against him, because when you do something against him, guess what, girl? It's coming back on your ass. It's coming back on your ass. It is coming back on your ass. So that's what that means. It was never about control. That was the patriarchal system that wanted the control over the woman's sphere, which was over her emotions, over her mindset, over the power that she has. That was plumb patriarchal. That was plumb, and that's why they lost respect too. Because when they lost respect for protecting the power and when they lost respect for trying to take the power, that's when the world went to shams. That's what you're dealing with out there. That's not the cause. That's not the cause of women. That's the cause of men. Just like Billy said, that's the cause of men out there. That's not the cause of women. And now you made all these hoes. Now you made all these women, and now y'all got something to say. Now y'all got something to criticize. But nobody want to own up that that was a man thing that did it. Nobody want to own up that that was man's doing. Just like Billy said, that didn't come out of a woman's mouth. That came out of his mouth. And now all y'all got to do is got these podcasts feeding these motherfuckers. You shouldn't even be listening to these motherfuckers because they the one that did it. So why would you listen to them? Why would you run back to what did it? Why would you run back to what suppressed you? Why would you run back to what suppressed you? Right? So the slaves got to free themselves. Nobody can free y'all thinking but y'all. Nobody can free y'all emotions but y'all. Nobody can balance that out but y'all. Everybody got to do it themselves. Take those chains off. Take those limitations off the physical. Take the limitations off the physical. Take the limitations off the physical. Then you'll have your liberation. Then you'll be able to see shit through the matrix. And it won't be no fear there in seeing, because you will know. You will know now. The fear comes from the lack of knowing. The fear comes from the lack of y'all knowing. Once you remove the fear, you're not going to have the fear because you now know. You're now in perfect alignment. You're now in perfect balance. So there shouldn't be no fear. Because now you know you can know all things. You can know all things because nothingness is everything and everything is nothingness and is what? All. That's all it is. That's all it is. One world. That's all it is. One world. It was this thing I had in something. It was like one world. I think it was one. Ooh, I tried to write that. CE. Oh Lord, I did it. Oh Lord, I wrote upside down. Look at there. It was saying one world, one voice, one planet. It's on my page somewhere. See, because that's all we got. That's all we got is one world, one voice, one planet. That's all we got. It's just supposed to be like the world that's supposed to be around there like that. One world, one voice is all we got. That's everything. That's our nothingness. So taking care of our planet is taking care of our earth, which is taking care of our physical bodies or our heartstrings, our emotions, protecting and guarding our emotions. Yeah, not letting anybody disturb our peace. Yes. Yes. But just make sure y'all not running from working on yourself and you really do got peace and you're protecting it. That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people shout that out and they ain't worked on their ass. Because soon they met with a challenge, but oh Lord, nope. Protect your peace. And don't say I'm protecting my peace and you didn't work on yourself. Because you're lying to yourself. And those lessons are going to keep coming towards you to challenge you until you realize, hey, I really need to work on my peace. I really didn't work on my peace. Not enough. Right? So I need to go back to the drawing board, or I need to go and do a little bit more inner shadow work, casting the light on my own shadow, right? Thank you, who was that? Carol, thank you. So, and that's for everybody. That's not picking at different colors or races or religion. They ain't got shit to do with it. It's the individual. It's the individual. It's the individual, one person, because there's only one you. It's only one planet that's you. It's only one voice that is like your voice. It is only one world that is like your world. If y'all get what I'm saying, spiritually and physically at the same time, right? Is what I'm saying, spiritually and physically at the same time. There's only one Kim. There's only one that look like me. And there's only one that sound like me. That's me. That's me. So that's one world, one voice, and one planet. You can't be nobody else. Everybody else is taken. You have to be yourself. You have to be your individual selves because everybody else is taken. And why would you want to be somebody else that was already taken? You get it? So your one world, your one voice, your one planet is yourself. That's your authentic signature. That's your authentic self. That's your energy signature. So you don't want to be nobody else. You just want to protect your world, protect your planet, protect your voice activation. What is yours is yours. And it don't belong to nobody else. Except a lot of people don't want to be themselves. And that's something they got to dive deep in and find peace with. I was burping, excuse me. They got to find peace with that. You know, be your own unique, authentic self. Exactly, Miss Mo. So learn to love yourself. Learn to speak life into your life. I said it the other day. Learn to speak life into your life. Yeah, you might not like your flaws or like some things. You know, you might have cellulite or stretch marks or extra fat in places you don't want them. But guess what? Those are the extra places you give the love to. And then it'll balance it out. It'll balance it out. It'll balance it out. Because there's a man that love that extra fat. There's a man that love that cellulite. There's a man that love that cellulite. There's a woman that love that bald head. There's a man that love that silver fox shit. There's a woman that love beard on faces and shit. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's going to be somebody out there that love it. The most important thing is getting yourself up on the frequency of nothingness so you can attract everything that you want. So that's basically where we're at. Like, that's what I saw. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I don't really want to stay on too long because I was doing some private readings. So I'm going to get off. I wanted to get that off my board because it would been on there for 3 days. And I was like, I got to get this off my board. So Spirit, what else? What else is it? You know, it been marinating back there. So I decided and if something come along later and I see it, I'll do it again. I'll break it up a little bit more. But it just stood out because Billy came across my dang on page. Look, it's 111. It's 111 in Texas. See what I'm saying? That's confirmation. And he got 1111 up there. Boy, I'll be looking at his shit like, I'll be like, come on here, bro. Come on here. Come on here, brother. Put it up there because I'm finna tear it up. I'm finna tear it up, boo. Okay? I'm gonna tear it up because I see something different. I see something a little smidgen of a different. All right, and that's what we do as women. We don't all see. That's the difference. He saw what you heard him say, and now you saw what you heard Kim say. So again, you can relate anything to anything you want to relate it to. That's totally up to y'all, and you can see what you want to see through it. Anything somebody see, but that's why I like to show. I like to show and tell rather than just tell, because people imaginations will kick in. Their critical thinking skills will start kicking in, especially if y'all Christians. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Christian. I'm spiritual. That's why I can break it down, because I used to go to church when I was little. Used to be that damn thing, but I ain't that damn thing no more. So again, I've outgrown that. All right, but I know now how to go back and break it down, which was not given to us in the proper text. And that's for me. It don't say it's for y'all. Y'all may break it down differently. You may say something. You might see something totally different next week or next year. I may see something totally different if Spirit ever bring it back to me again. It's just showing y'all things are not always skin deep, right? Like, I guess it's not. Is that the word? Superficial. Things are. You got to see beyond the superficial is what I'm showing you. So you got to not take things. That's what I'm talking about. You got to not take things at surface level is what I'm trying to say. That you have to dig deeper. Digging deeper is using your mind, your logic, your analyzation skills, or thinking things through and looking at every angle of something so that you can get the right choice or the right move or the right problem solving answer, or whatever it is, equation answer, whatever it is you're trying to, connect the dots basically. So you want to connect the dots to you. You want to connect the dots back around to you. So everybody may see different with what I said. That might trigger somebody to see something totally different that I didn't even point out right now. It don't mean you're wrong. It don't mean you're right. It's just where your eye has gone and perceived that thing. And you cannot be afraid of it, because if y'all afraid to see, that's your limitation. You're afraid to see beyond the physical because you think it's a boogeyman out there. You think that it's falsehood out there. No, the falsehood is when you lie to yourself about what you see. That's falsehood. Falsehood when you lie to yourself about what you see, about what you're feeling. That's falsehood. And it's a lot of delusional women out here. It's a lot of delusional men too, lying about what they see. You should not look at beauty as skin deep. You should look at beauty as heart deep, not skin deep. See, because somebody can have beauty but be like a fucking dodo bird. Somebody can have muscles and be dumb as a box of rocks. That don't mean nothing. People overcompensate for what they lack in. So you got to look at what people overcompensate in and see, well, why they overcompensate? They must ain't thinking with a whole box of rocks. They must not be that bright. We usually say the term, they must be slow, or something like that. Or they just not aware. They not conscious that they're asleep. We call them sleepwalkers. So they're not conscious that they're still asleep. Because like Neo said, or Morpheus, everybody ain't ready to be unplugged, right? Everybody ain't ready to be unplugged. I'm just not going to dumb myself down for nobody. I'm sorry. If you're offended, just don't come back. All right? Don't come back to this channel. Because I'm not going to dumb myself down. Because people don't want to use their mind. People don't want to use their emotional intelligence, their compass, their innate GPS. That ain't my problem. That ain't got shit to do with me. So y'all want to hear shit like this? Don't come over here. Because I'll probably do it again. Soon Billy say something. Soon Billy say something. That's why I'm like, damn, he need a woman like me. God damn, boy. We be like, oh, Lord. Boy, we be like, yeah, but I see this. Yeah, but I see, but Billy, look at this. Don't you see this, honey? Look at this. He be like, girl, you talk too much. You talk too damn much. I love it. I love it, boy. He be on it. He be on it. See, he's saying the shit that no man want to say. He's saying shit. That's why he's good at what he's doing. Because he's saying shit that nobody's saying. I'm good at what I'm doing because I'm saying shit that ain't nobody want to say. We not doing it for likes or whatever. He's saying it to show you his mind frame. You got to look at his mind. Don't look at what he's saying and get offended. Don't look at what I'm saying and get offended. That's not what it is. He's illuminating his mind. He's illuminating his mind. That's what he's doing. He's illuminating the way his God source is. That's what he's doing. He's illuminating how he's thinking as the man he's become and the knowledge that he's poured into himself, and the emotional intelligence I poured into myself with the logic. The time I took. So that's all people like us do, chosen ones, is we illuminate our work that we've done on ourselves. And people that have not done the work, we're casting that lighthouse, that light on their shadow, and that's why they get offended. That's probably why a lot of men are offended at him, because he's speaking what the fuck he found out, because he really dove deeper and did the research. He didn't just stay on the surface of slave trade, this, and all the same fucking shit. No, them motherfuckers said, whoop. He went down deep. He went researching. He went around the world. He went traveling. Whatever privilege, whoever let that motherfucker in them libraries, I don't know. He could have did the Cosmonaut motherfucking thing. So the first cosmonaut was a black man and a black woman. So if you hear what I just said, cosma and then man and then not, they were the first cosmonaut on earth to govern space and land, descend on earth. So you listen to what I'm saying. His eyes see something. He's logical, more logical than emotional. Her eyes see something because she's more emotional than she is logic. Man, woman. The first to enter space and land in the physical. The first in space to descend upon earth, within earth. That's some deep fucking shit. That's like a turn on. Like, you gotta respect the mind. You got to respect the fucking mind. Like, I respect his mind. Like, I'm sitting up here like, this nigga I need a nigga like, I'm like, I need a nigga like that. I need a black man like that. You know, because I just want to be like picking the mind, like all his studies and shit, and be like, okay, I see this though. So is this leading to this though? See, that's challenging because we're rediscovering our mindset. We're coming back to our original mindset. See, that's what this is about. That's what they suppressed. That's what they hid. Y'all can't be afraid to dive deep. You can't be afraid to have intelligent conversations with enlightened men or enlightened women. You cannot, because you will not grow. You will stay suppressed. You can't even be afraid to listen to him. Look how much he knew. He knew more. I didn't think of that shit. I didn't say that shit. He said that shit. I just took what he said and I be like, okay, I see something else. Let me go and explore what I see. Because the creator gonna tell me, right? Because I got the connection. So the creator gonna help me see what I need to see to connect the dots to me. And that's what that's about. It ain't about a competition. Who know what? This man know more than this man. This woman know more than this woman. This woman hate this woman because she sees something she don't see. And this man hate this man because he's seeing something that he ain't seeing. And that he's scared to fucking say what he's seeing. Like, can't we all just motherfucking see for once? Can we just all allow each other to see? We're not supposed to see the same thing. I just showed you what I saw. I just let you hear what he just said and what he saw. We are not supposed to. Respect the mind. Just respect the mindset. All is mind. Mind is ma and man. So respect the mind of a woman and respect the mind of a man. But not just a man or a woman. Respect the mind of the man and the woman that is whole. Because they got something they can show you. They got something, they went somewhere astronomically that you have not gone. And they bringing that information back to this side. And that's what he's done. And that's what I done. Now, did he do it any better than me? No. Did I do it any better than him? No. We just saw different things because I'm feminine and he's masculine. And that's what I was telling y'all when I said, be a woman, think like a woman. Use logic. Think like a man, listen to what? Emotion. Because that's why y'all say women are more emotional than men and men are more logical than women. Or you'll say men don't have no emotion. They got goddamn emotion. He definitely got some. Billy definitely got some. It's just not the way y'all think. Y'all think it's cuddling. Y'all think they got to be all up under you, sniffing your shit and your shit and your boobs and your arms. That's not what men's supposed to do. They'll do it when they're with their person, with their woman, but they not cuddle buddies like women. Unless they are like a Virgo, they may be over affectionate. Unless that's their love language or what they love to do. They love to be just cozier for whatever reason, security or whatever. I don't know. But it's just that's not what most of them going to spend their time, I'm saying, doing is cuddling up with you. They'll cuddle up during the day or during the night or whatever. But during the day, they working. They got to fix things. They got to work. That's their job. A man don't eat if he don't work. I mean, yeah, he don't work, he don't eat. Something like that they say in the Bible, right? So again, they can't be up cuddle buddying with y'all ass all day. Y'all women just got to find something to do. And that's where you're missing that. You're not whole because you don't have nothing to do when they going to work. And y'all just think a man supposed to pay all bills with cuddling up to your ass. He can't pay all bills cuddling up to y'all ass all fucking day. He got to go fucking make some money so y'all ass can eat. And shop look at my nose. And shop if that's what y'all want to do. How you gonna have a working man be up cuddling up under y'all arms all the time and then want all this demand from him, but he can't even get to work because y'all want him breathing up under y'all ass all day? Let the man work. Go find y'all ass a stay-at-home job or something to get busy with. So you not, what you doing? Where you at? That's him shining the light on y'all and y'all running from it. That's how men shine the light on y'all. When they tell you, I gotta work, and you're like, well, you don't love me. That ain't got shit to do with them not loving you. Loving you is providing for you. And if he's providing for you, he loves you enough to provide for you. So don't say he don't love you because he ain't sniffing your drawers all goddamn day. He ain't supposed to sniff your drawers all goddamn day. You supposed to have something to do in the absence, like your individuality ass. You supposed to have something to do. So when y'all come together, then you can love or cuddle or kiss or, hey baby, how was your day? Spend a little 30-minute or hour together and then go do what y'all want to do or what y'all have to do separately. Y'all get into a marriage and a relationship and y'all fucking lose yourself. And that's when you lose the connection with the Most High. And you wonder why your relationships are not thriving. Because you don't have individuality. Y'all trying to make the man y'all and the man trying to make y'all him. It does not work like that. You cannot be successful like that in a relationship. You're supposed to have independence. Independence ain't about having more money. Independence is about having you and him having him. And she having she. The individuality as a person. You might have some things you do alike and some things you want to do apart. And that's okay. But it's not okay with the women that want to control the men. And it's not okay with the men that want to control their women. You see how that shit fucked us up? You see how the patriarchal system fucked us up? Let your men work so you can stop complaining about you ain't got enough money. You living poor. you living, you can do better. Really? You gonna go and do the same thing to another nigga, to another man. And you gonna get the same solution, the same answer. You gonna suffocate him and he gonna leave. Or you gonna leave because he ain't doing what you want him to do. And what is that? Sniff your ass. Because y'all ain't got shit to do as women. Because you insecure as women. So you cannot, ain't no water, girl. Bye. Let me help you. And let me help you too. Boy, these drones and clones, I love it all, but you gotta go. You cannot. I'm in my skin where I'm gonna be to the end. I need this help, Kim. Thank you. Who is that? Sinos? How you pronounce that name? Snoice. See, people hate the truth. They're gonna always run from the truth because they hate to hear a woman speak with such authority. They hate to see a woman that has motherfucking intelligence beyond what they fucking got. See, that's the part you gotta be liberated from. You gotta be liberated. See, that Bible bullshit told y'all keep a woman quiet. Now you know why they said keep a woman quiet. Because that motherfucking power. That's why. Because she got some power. She got some power that'll shine on them fucking worlds, baby, dark and light. She'll shine some light with that voice because that we strong, exactly. And that's what the patriarch system don't want women speaking for. But you got women pastors popping up every day across this damn thing. These motherfuckers about to lose their dick, okay? They about to lose the goddamn dick and their hair. Because they like, what the fuck is this? Our world is passing away. Oh my God, oh my God. Like they having seizures and shit. And most of them ain't telling nothing but right. Telling things right. Telling them through their mindset, whether it's biblical or whether it's motivational speaking. These men can't, whoever these was, these drones or clones, they can't speak for my experience. They can't speak for what I've learned out there in the world in my 50 years, almost 51 years. They can't speak for me. They can't speak for me. The woman has to tell her story. Just like the man got up there and told that fucking lie-ass story in church and everything else. Now the woman is turn to tell her story. So that's what y'all seeing. You're seeing a lot of women tell their story. And now the men don't want to sit and what? Listen to the emotion. Listen to what they've done. Listen to what they've caused. Especially when you're dealing with healed women speaking, not unhealed women speaking. Because you're going to get the garbage with the unhealed women going to talk some bullshit about they hate men is stupid, women stupid. They're going to bash each other. I'm not bashing each other. I'm bringing y'all together. I'm not separating y'all because you're both full of shit in my book, but I'm not separating you. You got to earn those differences out. Really what you got to do is get back in your fucking lane. Women got to get back in their fucking lane and men got to get back in their fucking lane. That's just all to it. I don't care who don't want to hear it. They ain't got to, like I said, I'm about to talk shit, you know where to get. Because I'm about to talk some shit, so you know where to get. Right? If you don't want to hear it. Because see, that's when they don't want to hear it. Because they're talking to them and they're tingling. They don't like it. Them demons get agitated. Because they've been in that brainwashing where women is not supposed to speak. Women shouldn't have authority to speak. Women shouldn't speak. Women shouldn't speak. Women shouldn't speak. If I was married, I'm still gonna motherfucking speak. All right? So it don't matter. I'm still gonna have something to say. If it ain't right, I'm gonna check that nigga. You supposed to be the head of me? No, I'm not do nothing wrong because I'm gonna check your ass before you wreck your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna be disrespectful, but goddamn it, I'm gonna let your ass know. Who down with it? Who down with it? Who down with it? Ain't nobody down with it, see? Ain't nobody, because they want y'all to be, they want you to be the kissing ass wife or something. You see what I'm saying? They want you to shut up. It ain't about you shutting up. It's about working together. It's about working together. It's not about them dictating. It's not about, it's about y'all learning and listening to each other and observing each other and then working on yourself, what is being magnified through each other. Ain't nothing about no goddamn walking all over no goddamn woman. And it ain't about the woman walking all over the man. Don't matter who got power and who don't. It's still about balance. You see what I'm saying? I'm burping. I love y'all though. I don't care how y'all take it. I really don't. But that's y'all prerogative. That really doesn't have shit to do with me. That's y'all shit, not my shit. Not my shit, that's y'all shit. So again, you either learn the lesson, look at the lesson, look what's being revealed to you, because that is spirit revealing it to you. That is spirit revealing it to you through me, because nobody wants to say anything. Just like through Billy. No, it's a lot of more men out there that did the same thing Billy did, and they ain't even telling the shit. So they can't get mad at Billy. I respect Billy for that. I respect him for that. I may not agree with everything he say, but I respect him for that. That he had the balls enough to say it. He got the balls and the know-how to get up there and say it, and he's very intelligent. Like I said, you got to respect the scholarship. You got to respect the mindset. The man done his fucking homework. You can't be having all that type of knowledge and keeping it to yourself, and your guides or who his creator or his mind central system is illuminating shit. So he's giving it back to the world because he's trying to help evolve the mindset that we are locked into, right? So you got to look at what he's actually doing that a lot of motherfuckers is scared to fucking do. He ain't scared to do it. He ain't scared to do it. He knows what he studied. He's sure about what he studied. And he has gotten enlightenment on what he studied. We don't have to agree with him. Like I said, you can agree in part with him, what he's saying. Some people probably agree in part with what I'm saying, and that's fine. Because what I got to say ain't up for agreement. That's the problem. See, and that's the way he is. It's not up for whether you agree or not agree or disagree. It's not up for that. It's not even up for debate. You heard me say I want to pick his brain. I ain't trying to debate. I want to know more is what I'm saying. I want to sit down and talk to his ass. And I want him to just, and I'm just going, and I'm going to be like, decoding what he fucking saying. And be like, and if I got a question, I'm going to stop and ask him. Because I'm not too feminine and too above that I can't ask him a question. Some women get stuff and they think that, oh, ain't no man can't tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. They don't know shit. They all evil. No, it's women that's evil more than men is evil. Because there's more women on this earth than it is men. So you got more evil women than you got evil men. But nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about that. Respect the mindset of the individual. When they bring you enlightenment or something that you never thought of, now you got something to build on. You got something to dive into a little deeper, to see where it take you, to see what your genealogy in you brings up around that seed. So really those are just seeds that he plant, that I plant, and any other spiritual person plant. And if it's something down in there that resonate with y'all, eventually it's going to come out. If it was given with love, like it is with me, like it is with him, if it's given through love, then it's going to grow. It's going to evolve. Just like how I saw it, it came out, right? Because my cells are already activated. The cells are already active. So they saw it and they recognized what he said. And it was like, oh, okay, you know this. I'm aware enough that I know exactly what he was talking about. I didn't get mad because he said some shit different than what a pastor told me. I could give a damn. That's the past. That's the past. This is today. That's the past. This is today. That's the past. This is today. Some of y'all still living in the past, the old mindset. But y'all listen to people of today and y'all getting pissed off because you want to hold on to the old mindset when that's what we're here to come and do is elevate and innovate and elevate and levitate. and get to the next level because we've been down on that level for so long. Now the universe is bringing us to 4D, to 5D, and that's the heart chakra, and that's the voice. So again, voice activation through your heart chakra. Oh, but y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to get offended because y'all want to stay down here and live where the Gentiles at. Live where all the lust people, the hell. And then, like he said, it's not a physical place, but that represents hell. The lower nature represents hell. The not knowing, the unbalanced part of your animalistic nature, the barbarian nature, the savage nature, I call it, when you're not wanting to elevate because this scares you. This scares people to open up their heart chakra. This scares people to listen to those deep, deep feelings of mama abandonment or daddy abandonment, or I'm left alone, or I was forsaken, or I didn't never have the fine things in life, and we always had to get hand-me-downs and shit and eat, government cheese and shit, or be on Section 8 and shit. So see, all that plays in y'all mindset today. All of that trauma issues, yes. And it's your lifestyle. It was your picked on in school, in elementary. It was you being bullied at an early age. It was you getting blamed for shit you didn't fucking do and getting cussed at by your damn narcissistic parent, being cussed at by your goddamn narcissistic daddy, being molested by your stepdaddies and cousins, being molested by your mamas and your aunties, and all this shit. And that's what's coming up, but y'all want to stay down there. No, you got to raise up. You want healing? You got to come here. You want healing? You got to go through here. You got to go through here. Can all that pain of a camel go through the needle eye? Woo, Lord. No, not for some of y'all. Because it's deep. And you ain't even cracked the surface of it. You ain't even got past the first level of it. You ain't even got past the first level of the heart chakra. Let me go. Let me give you something. Let me go. Because I ain't trying to be on this bitch all day. I'm tired. Boy, I was tired. All these long reads. So we got Earth. We got 6 in, 6 out. Well, really 12. Right? That's our 24. Almost like our 24 hours in a day. So you got what? You got to have 12 in, 12 out. So you got this sphere. That's all that you got to break through. And then all that you got to penetrate out, right? So that's your aura. That's your energetic field, right? That's how high you can vibrate or how wide you can touch a person without touching a person. Your radius. Your range of frequency. Right? You can touch somebody without even fucking touching somebody. What you come in your heart can echo up into the universe and shoot back down to your heart chakra and manifest your dreams. So that's like the magician. That's like having the ability to manifest at will, at liberty. Assalamu alaikum, Empress Riri. So again, that is your magnetism. So that comes from peeling off those layers of pain, of trauma, which is still your heart, which is still your earth, right? That's still your earth, and it's still your heart, right? That's why love can transcend through multi-dimensions. That's why love can transcend through wassalamu alaikum, and that's why love can transcend through multi-dimensions. Because it's that frequency, it's that range that you can hit that nobody can hit. It's that and it goes out. That's why you can feel it through the internet with me. That's why you can read something and feel it, because my shit gonna jump out at you. It has always been like that. I'm a writer. My shit'll jump off and grab you in the goddamn page in the middle of the sentence. And you'll be like, woo, 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 that was deep. God damn. Whoa, wait a minute. Because it used to hit me like that. And it was my shit. And I'll be like, oh, wait, whoa, wait. Because it came from down deep. It came from the vortex where you've healed from. where you made the connection from and it just shot off the page. That's why a lot of people shoot off their pictures, they shoot off their energy, they shoot off their videos, their frequency. They ain't even gotta be in a room with you. You look at them and they just shoot, they in your place. Their energy is shoot. That's the magnetism they hold. That's the power they sitting on. Because they're in tune with the frequency of the universe, with a high vibrating frequency. They've done the work on themselves. People that, if you notice, as a plane, if you notice, people that don't have a high frequency are not good manifestors. They can't manifest. See the plane? And I was just talking about the universe. Big things popping and small things dropping, says my TikTok, one of my TikTok followers. I think it was Chief that said it. When she said, when you see a plane, big things popping, small things dropping. Yes, I started picking up on people's stories. Good, see? Because you can pick that range. That is like the bionic ear. The bionic ear, right? Y'all, I'm showing you a lot of good nuggets here. So I hope y'all writing this down. You right, Empress Reed, right? Ear, right? You got heart and you got teeth. Look at there. So you can hear, you can hear at range. You can hear at long range because that's the magnetism. That's the Wi-Fi, right? So you can hear no matter what direction, north, south, east, and west. That's frequency I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see the range. So your ear inside your heart can hear at long range. You don't even have to be by nobody. You can hear what they're saying. That's that bionic woman and bionic man they showed us. And they knew where to go. Telepathy, right? Telepathy. Right? And right there is empathy. Empathy, or whatever you want to call it. So tele means what? Telecommunication. That's Aquarius, right? That's your network. That's your net range. That is your Wi-Fi. So the age of Aquarius is the age of what? Travel. Telepathy. Teleport. The age of what? Frequency, your range, your GPS, your magnetism. Going off over the ethers. So that starts tomorrow in Pluto, right? That Pluto, the Pluto of Aquarius. So that means transformation. The magician. Right? Aquarius is the magician. The water bringer. Your spirit casting that net across the what? Internet. Casting that energy across the internet. That frequency across the world. Your net worth. Right? So telepathy, being able to teleport, being able to tap in. Like you said the other day, Empress Riri, you was like, she ain't coming on. I said, she just said, fuck it. And I said, you read my mind, because that's exactly what the fuck I said. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. That's exactly what I said too. I was like, man, I ain't getting on, I'm tired. Fuck it, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Like a little old country black girl. I was like, I'm tired. Fuck it. I've been on this bitch all day. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. And that's what I did. And slept my ass 14 hours. I woke up twice. So that's the connection. And that's what they tried to break. But you can't get those connections if your heart is locked down. So to lock down your heart, like in Ephesians 6 and 5, you can't get that range with people. You have to have that. You have to peel off those layers for that Wi-Fi, your magnetism, so it can ripple in the universe. That's why it takes a lot of people a long time to manifest, because they got blockage in the heart chakra. And they don't have no range, no Wi-Fi. No, my daughter says Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi. So they can't manifest quickly. But you got people like me that help people manifest. If they would only listen and then do what they're supposed to be doing when I'm teaching manifestation, they would be able to manifest. Yes, you started feeling them monitoring me and was like, you ain't give it to me, you can't take it away. Now you're right. There you go. You didn't make me, you can't break me. You didn't give it to me, you can't take it. Exactly. Exactly. We are spiritual over here. Yes, Miss Mo. And the physical won't understand it because they trapped in the physical, the 3D. They trapped in their 3D. They haven't freed themselves by mere even expression of free you, but they haven't spoke what's in their heart. They're afraid of what's being illuminated in their mind, or they're afraid of what's being shown in darkness in their heart. And so people will lock down and be like, I don't want nobody to think I'm crazy. I don't want nobody to look at me funny. I don't want nobody to think I'm with these spiritual people. I'm going to stay on the religious side. Like he said, I'm going to straddle the fence in case I make it in case it is a hell or a heaven and I can make it in. But then we say God is good. Just like Billy Carson said. We say, well, God is good all the time and all the time God is good. Well, what the fuck is you afraid of hell for? What you afraid of hell for? See, that's people that's unsure, and that's people that they have conditioned with that fear and that bondage. Fear is the false evidence appearing real. Fear is fake everything and run, or what is it? What was it called? Fake is something everything and rise, or something everything and run. I forgot, I ain't said it in so long. What is it called? Face everything, and fear is face everything and run, or face everything and rise. That's what it is. I knew it was something. So fear is an illusion. So it's either face everything, and the R is for rise or run. So that's the R. Face everything and rise, or face everything and run. Right? And we know it is what? False evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. So fear is false evidence appearing real, which is an illusion. Face everything and run, or face everything and rise. So that's fear. That's why they try to get y'all, because fear will cripple you. And when you are crippled and paralyzed by fear, your logic shuts down. Your logical brain, part of your brain, your critical thinking shuts down. And that's what got people on lockdown too. In the mental, in the mindset. And if you can lock the mindset down, you'll shut the heart down. So if you got them afraid to speak, right, they're suppressed. So that's where the slavery comes from. That's what I was telling y'all, that I saw something totally different and that I had never seen before. And like I said, I grew up in the church, but I didn't see that shit in the church because I was still asleep in the church. And like most people are, they still fucking sleep, fucking around with that goddamn church shit. And they don't want to wake up because they think pastor ain't lied to them, or pastor is asleep too with their ass. And they can't see it. It's like the dead burying the dead. It's like the sleep leading the sleepy, you know, and that's what it is, because they don't want to open up their eyes and see what is in front of them today. It's not yesterday. This is today. God is today. The hour of God is now. It's today. So they're living in the past. They're living in the historic age of suppression and slavery, that they think they're still in slavery when they can be free, when they can literally be free. That's all it is. It's a shift of perception that they don't want to make. It's painful some people to make that shift, because they're not having an open mind where they're willing to learn, and they want to. Excuse me, I burped. That was a symbol. That was a sign. So that they don't want to make that perception and open up to some new enlightenment that could help them on the journey of their religion. If they want to stay in it or not, that's up to them. If they still want to abide by it, that's up to them, because they do have some discipline, some good disciplines in there, some good practical disciplines that you can use for the everyday life. I'm not eliminating that, The only thing that's restricting them is they don't want to elevate. They don't want to learn something new that is biblical or spiritual in a sense. They want to just hold on to that time frame, which is going to keep them on lockdown. It's not going to be able to set them free. It's not going to be able to set them free because you can't have an old mindset. Even that said in the New Testament and the Old Testament is done away with, and you get a new mindset. Well, goddamn it, they want to keep the fucking old mindset in a new age. It ain't happening. Earth, and when I say new age, I ain't talking about them new ager motherfuckers. I'm talking about in the new age of Gaia elevating. The shift, I'm talking about the cosmic shift on everybody that she is elevating. I'm talking about that age, not them motherfuckers that be want to think they spiritual and all this hokey shit. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about no fad. I'm talking about Gaia elevating, Mother Earth elevating. I'm talking about her elevating her frequency. That's what I'm talking about. And if we're not ready to shift with her, then we're going to shift up off of her. We're going to get the fuck off of this damn planet. Because we're not willing to shift our mindset to be open to her elevating the planet. She knows where she want to go. I told you she's the first cosmonaut. She already know where she want to go. She already know where we're supposed to be at vibrationally. We don't know what we're supposed to be at vibrationally because we've been asleep for so long and we've been detached for so long. Meaning attached but detached, right? Attached but detached, attached. We've been holding on to things we need to let go of, which is not letting us ascend because we have attachment issues that we've not detached, because the heart equals the earth, and there where you said the ear, she can hear. So she's cleansing and trying to come up off all this shit so we can elevate the planet as a people. One planet, one voice, one world, so we can elevate together. But we got people fighting it tooth and nail. We got her children and her bad seeds and her good seeds at war. Because they don't want to be stretched. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to get a new avatar. They don't want to get a new space set. Because remember, any type of growth is painful. The pain is not in vain, but is painful. Because it lets you know, I have to come out of the skin. The snake has to come out of the skin. The cocoon, the butterfly has to come out of the cocoon, right? And then we have to give birth. We can't stay pregnant forever. So if mama got to endure pain, animals got to endure pain, we got to endure the pain. Because the pain is what is going to stretch us and let us know we've done some work. Because we're going to be transformed. We're going to be grown. We're going to elevate. We're going to mature. Our consciousness is going to raise. We can't stay pregnant forever. She didn't stay pregnant forever. A cocoon can't stay up in there. A butterfly ain't gonna never come out. A snake skin can't stay small because then they ain't gonna never grow and get to the original feet that they supposed to, the live that they supposed to be in. We can't stay a little baby. We gotta grow up and mature, right? It's called development. It's called development. It's called spiritual and physical development. Spiritual and physical practicality. And when you've done the practice work of your spiritual, because we all spiritual, we all a ritual, we all a spell, then you have what? Growth. And a lot of people didn't grow and didn't work on themselves, and they mad because other people have. That's really what it is. Because they had the same 24 hours, the same 365, the same 7 days a week as we have. And if they work during the day, well, you got to sacrifice and stay up in the night. You just got to sacrifice and stay up in the night. But you still got another 8 hours to play with. You still got another 8 hours to play with. You know? Hey, Layla. Combine what two? What you saying, Mo? Why they won't combine the two? they talk about spirit, let's talk about all the spirits. That spirit is spirit, energy is energy. It's not, it's the people. It's the inner, it's spirit. You'll say, yeah, you got a spirit of discernment, a wicked spirit, a gospel spirit. That's really from the people, low vibration. That's really, there's no, oh, we're talking about the spiritual and religion. Because I'm going to say energy is energy. They ain't no energy. This energy is neutral. Spirit's neutral. It's whatever the person is doing with the spirit that makes it all those different levels. Yes, why don't they talk about spiritual religion? That's why I talk about spiritual religion. Because that's what I talk about. That's why Billy do it. It's only a few people gonna really do it. A lot of people ain't gonna do it because a lot of people gonna shut down when you do it because they only want to keep things religiously indoctrinated, and they don't want to come up out of that indoctrination because it's like set. When you've been doing the program was, we did it when we was young, so we was programmed when we was young, and that's hard for some people to break that and come into their own. Like some people just, excuse me, in my nose itching, that was the truth. Some people just say, I don't go to church no more when they get older. They're like, I don't go to church. I don't even do that no more. But they really don't do too much. They just kind of go with the flow of everything. They just know they're not going there. But you don't know what they're learning. You don't know. It's not a form of what somebody believes. It's that some people will just be like, I don't want that shit. That shit ain't real to me. And that's they take. That's fine. But it don't mean they're not spiritual. It just mean they're not for the bullshit. I ran across people like that. They just don't do church. You know, it goes together. Yeah, spirit, it is synonymous. Yeah, religion and, because remember, it's the practicality. You might have not known me before when I said that. The reason why it makes it religious is because of the discipline of you doing it on a consistent basis. So it's really practicality. There's another plane. It's really spiritual and practicality, but we call it religious. So let me define religious in my eyes. Religious is something that you do on a consistent discipline basis, like getting dressed every day, brushing your teeth, going to church on a Sunday, going to clock in and go to work, going to bed at 6 o'clock. Those are religions because that's something you've practiced. Affirmations in the morning, that's your religion. So religion is anything that you practice religiously in the physical, meaning you put it into motion. You definitely ain't being told to do it. You know to do it because that's what you're choosing to do. So spiritual is I'm taking my spiritual application and I'm putting it into practice and I'm getting a religion. The only true religion was Mother Nature before we became given this man-made religion. Man said, man said, man said, Paul said, Peter said, Mark said. No woman said shit. No woman said shit, right? It's all men. So, because men what? Study nature, supposedly. And they were supposed to spit out what they saw in nature and give it to you in a book. God didn't write a book. Men wrote the book. God don't write a book. The book is inside. You're the book. So if each person study themselves, you got the book of knowledge. You got the book of life and death. Because you are it. Everything is in you, right? The life and the death. And the rebirth, the resurrection. So you got to study yourself. By studying nature, then bring it back home and work on it spiritually and then put it into practice, which therefore you get religion. So that's, thank you. So that's the way I see it. It's no different than you getting coffee every morning. That's your religion. Because you got to buy coffee every day and you got to make coffee every day. It's just a discipline, a practicality, a discipline and a structure and an order that you abide by that makes the religion. But a lot of people got a Bible, don't follow it. A lot of people that got a Quran don't follow it. A lot of people that got a Torah don't follow it. And any other Bible don't follow it. They only follow what they choose to follow out of it. They don't follow it to a T, a lot of them. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying there's some. We used to be one, because you went to church don't make you a Christian, don't make you a saved, back then what we was talking about. It didn't make you do, you see what I'm saying? It was some Bible-toting Jezebels. It was some Bible-toting high priestesses or prophetess. What you talking about? Sleeping with the deacon. Sleeping with the man, the woman's wife or husband. Deacon sleeping with this man's wife. What you talking about? That because they had a Bible didn't mean they motherfucking ass was abiding by that bitch. They was the only thing they was religiously doing, carrying that motherfucker. That's it. In the car, in the back window, in their purse, on their work desk. And wasn't doing shit in that motherfucker. So it don't make you be that which you carry. They didn't even believe what they was believing in. They just had it for show. A lot of people just had that shit for show. A lot. We all saw it. We all saw it. Right? It didn't mean nothing. Didn't mean a goddamn thing. Because we saw what their actions was doing was not lining up with what they said they was doing. So we knew they wasn't practicing what they was talking about. Thank you, Miss Mo. I mean, and that's just the way my mind, you don't have to believe it. That's just the way I see it, though. That's the way I dissected my realm, my world, my sphere of influence, what was around me, because I observed the church people. I observed when I was in church. I observed my mom and aunties and grandmas and uncles and all that shit. No, fuck that shit. I ain't no dummy. I ain't no dummy. That because people carry a Bible or a so-called holy book don't mean they going by it. Because nobody's perfect. We're trying to perfect into a perfect man or a perfect woman. And that's an everyday thing, but nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're all learning. We're learning every day. We're evolving every day, supposed to be learning every day. Something every day. And doing what aligns with us, what is agreeable to us, not what is disagreeable to us. So at this point, religion is disagreeable with me, which is why I'm spiritual. And I don't have no problems. I know how to break it down, as you can see, because I've already learned. I've freed myself from that. So I can't be enslaved by it when I'm free. But I can go back and teach it more correctly now with spiritual eyes, with the spiritual eye, because God is one, right? God is oneness. So I'm not seeing it with the carnal eyes like how we grew up in church. We were seeing from a physical, which while we was blind. But once you blind, now you see. You can't go back to not seeing. Like, that's like saying you know and you want to go back to not knowing. I can't go back to not knowing. I can't turn that shit off. If I see something, motherfucker, I'm going to see something. I can't turn it off. I learned to manage it and live with it, though. I learned to use it for my benefit. And that's what this is about. You cannot know what you know. You cannot not know it again. You know it already. You're only going to build up on that knowing. That's all you're going to do. If your mind ain't closed. And that third eye, that first eye that we call the third eye, if it's not closed. Because these two can lie. So once you see with the third eye, you're going to always see. You can run back to church all you want to. You're going to still see. And that's going against your spirit. That's going to go against how you feel. Because that's like going against your soul. You know, that's why I can't do fuckery. I can't. It ain't going to set right with me. Yeah, we played church when we was in church. But once you come out, you come out. What it say when you put away childish things? When you're a child, you put away being foolish, being silly, being all this motherfucking playing and gaming and shit that they doing out here in the world, playing on people's emotions, tricking people. No, you be real with people. That means be real with people. Not have fun, not have fun. It means be real with people. Mature. It means you put away things that you did in high school and you fucking grow up and mature. And now you got a lot of people out here dating that's still fucking kids, playing fucking video games and playing with people in grown bodies, but they haven't matured. See, there's a difference. That's a difference being playful and funny and then being childish and immature. There's a difference. I may have fun, but I'm fucking intelligent and mature. And I like to have fucking fun. That's a difference. That's a big ass difference. Because I would see if I didn't have fucking sense to go with it. I can see if I didn't have intelligence to go with it, or emotional intelligence to go with me being goofy and silly and having fun. I got the shit. Y'all know I got the shit. I know I got the shit. That's why I can have fun with the shit, because it's fucking funny. And that's when you know you're aware, because the shit is really fucking funny. It really is. It's like the laughing Buddha. It's like the food card. You figure the shit out and it's fucking funny, because you done figured the fucking game out. And it can't get to you. You just done figured the shit out. You're like, I ain't gonna play that. I'll play this one, but I ain't gonna play that one. You be like, oh, I'll say something just because I can. You know, it's like, once you see, you see. Once you know, you cannot unknow. You cannot not know. You can't turn that off, because that's out of your control with the most. That's like your connection with the Most High, your higher self. Now, you would have to do a lot of, like, I guess, vibrational things to try to block it out, maybe. Drugs or whatever, but that's gonna make another gateway. That's gonna open up a whole nother fucking storm. That ain't gonna help you not see it. It might temporarily help you not see it, but it ain't gonna shut that bitch down. It's still gonna be there once you sober up. It's gonna still be there. That's like waking up and then saying I'm not woke. That's like waking up to awareness, but then I'm not woke. And you do got a lot of people that play like they not aware. That's how they trick y'all, because they play stupid. They like to play the fool a lot of times, but I play my fool different. See, my fool is played way different than their fool. They'll play the fool on y'all and act like they don't know nothing to see what you know. That ain't a fool to me, because I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I know. I'm just not gonna tell you what the fuck I see when I see you. That's what I'm not gonna tell you. See, my fool card is different than your fool card. You might be one of them and say, oh, I'm gonna just pretend like I ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna fly on the wall. I'm gonna act dumb, I'm gonna play dumb. Go ahead. That don't mean they got their powers though. That don't mean they really see. All you know is I see. But you don't know what I see. Because I don't tell every half the shit I see. I tell you what I want you to know I see. That's the fool card. Tell you what I fucking want to tell you. Because I know what I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? The church, it said the church and religion was slowly rocking my ass to sleep. Jan said the church. I love being understood, underestimated. They see my kindness for stupidity. Yes, and weakness. They do, don't they? They love to do that. No church in the week of laundry room. Wait, huh? What'd you say? No church in the week of the laundry room. Oh, you mean you cleaning? You mean that's your cleaning day? My life is at peace. At Ashley, I've been extremely blessed. All right. I'm happy with myself now since I've been on this journey. I've learned a lot, and you're right. You can't go back. Yeah, it won't let you go back. If you're truly awake and aware, it's not going to let you. All you can do is keep going. That's all you can keep doing is keep going. Keep innovating yourself, keep elevating, keep learning. You become the student of the universe. That's when you truly become the student of the universe. And it's all about observation at that point. That's why I said listen, watch, and observe, because it's all about observation to me. Because I've learned so much and grown a lot that it's like, shit, I now know that anything I want can come to me. Anything that I want to learn about, I can bring it to me. Anything that I want to manifest, I can bring it to me. There's no answer that I do not know. There's no problem that I cannot solve. And that's what true spirituality is. That's when you become the student of the universe. That's why I'm up here. Y'all come and say, well, what's this? What's that? What's this? And I'm only merely reflecting back what you already know. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. You already know it. You just may not have uncovered all of it yet in its totality to where you can grasp or divulge or break it down in some sense, or even bring it to you in some sense. So That's all it is. That's what master teachers and gurus and monks and Buddhas and Christ and that's all master teachers are. That's all they are. That's all it is, really. You studying you through the universe, and everybody's in the universe as a lesson to each other. Except people just want to skip over their damn lessons and don't want to study their damn lessons. They want to skip over their lessons or fake like they learned them and they didn't. And that's only going to hurt them in the long run. That's not going to help them graduate. Because what they're going to find their ass is going back to the back of that fucking line and be like, well, I thought I was graduating. No. Because you can't fool Gaia. She know when all of us have matured enough to give us the upgrade. And that's when you're getting the downloads. That's when you're getting the frequency. That's when everything is shifting in and out of your orbit, your sphere of influence that don't belong there because you've elevated. So you can't fool Gaia. Nobody can fool Gaia. She ain't finna lie. Because you ain't finna lie to that heart chakra, boo. You ain't finna lie to that heart chakra. She the heart of the earth. Boo, you is not finna, you is not finna lie to that fucking heart chakra talking about you grown, you elevated, you spiritual. No, the fuck you ain't. Let me see how far you go with her. Let me see where you at with her. Because she gonna gauge your ass just right. she gonna grade your ass just right too. She gonna rate that ass just right. Do I have Albanian friends? Not that I know of. It's daytime. Hey, India. You set boundaries and people don't like it. They ain't gonna like it because they can't get over on you. They ain't gonna like it. You know, for a long time, we didn't have boundaries. Now we got boundaries. They mad. They big mad. Because they can't use you for what they wanted to put on you and use you for. You know, how are you? I'm awesome, fantastic, fabulous, and beautiful. How are you? You know, like literally, for real. I'm getting off. I know I said that like 50 times already. Like, I really said that like 50 fucking times already. So, thank y'all for the bots. I really like the bots. The bots help you get money. I know we be deleting them sometimes, but the bots will help you get some money too. Some people just pay for bots to comment on your lives and shit. As long as they not too annoying, you know. Some be just people doing it. Damn. Who ear itching? What you want to say, universe? What you want to say? I did my facial today. I exfoliated. Oh, I'm not that amazing. I'm just real, that's all. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I mean, I'm pretty fabulous. I'm just playing. I still got a lot to learn. I only know what I know. You know, if you're going to teach something, you got to teach what you know. You can't, it's hard to teach people what you don't know. And it ain't, like I said, it ain't nothing I can't really find out. If it's there for me to find out, I'm going to find out. If it's there for me to decode, I'm going to decode it. If I'm not going to bother with what spirit ain't giving me to decode, I'm not even going to. If I see, in other words, if I see something, I see something. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to make shit up. That's the problem. I'm not going to make shit up like how some people do. I either see it or I don't at that time. It doesn't matter. I'm fabulous, see? Okay, and I'm just playing. I just wanted to do that. I love you too, Annie. It says, My ear is hot. Was that you, Pixie? Because I was like, who ear is that? My ear started itching down off up in there. And I'm like, golly, what is that? You know, so thank you, Annie. I have combed my hair today. I didn't put no oil on. I just put it back in the little clips because I didn't feel like combing it. All right, y'all, let's get on out of here. Class is over with. I just wanted to share that. I didn't have to share it. I just wanted to. Like, it was like something just to enlighten, you know. Astrocafe.com. Go to Astrocafe. Go to astrocafe.com. You can get a birth chart. You love food for thought. I've been stuck listening to you. Oh, I love food for thought. That's how I love to grow and learn. Food for thought. Like, you can't take stuff personal. I used to at first when I had a closed mindset. When I had to cook my chicken soup. Because I took my little old chicken out that I froze. You know, we all go through that phase when we hear something that we're not used to, especially coming from any type of religion, and spirit is trying to get us to evolve or come out of that, which is stricting us at some point. And at first we do get mad or we reject it, but once you kind of get over it, then it's not as bad. You be more, like you said, you want to hear, you want to grow, you want to, you know, because it'll eventually get your mind turning. It'll eventually get you thinking for yourself. Now, the problem that a lot of people run into is they're afraid of what they're thinking. They're afraid of what comes to their mind, or they shut down, or like they say, like when I have a couple of clients, they like, I don't have nobody to talk to when I do my mentoring calls. They like, I don't know who to tell. I can't tell nobody. And that's why I do the mentoring, the one-on-one coaching and counseling on my website, kimarts.org. So if y'all have any questions, spiritual questions, that's what that spiritual guidance is for. Go to my website and book you a session with me. And that's why I'm here, because I know how it felt when you couldn't talk to nobody. A lot of people run into that when they're definitely making that transition into their coming back on their spiritual journey. And that's why I got it. So you'll have somebody to talk to. Now, I don't have to. I'm not a counselor or nothing like, you know, I'm not a therapist, meaning, you know, but that's why I'm there. So because that's a lot of burden. That's a burden. Okay. When you look around in your family, religious or whatever religion is, and you got some spiritual shit you want to talk about, and they ass don't know nothing about it and don't want to fucking hear it. So you need an outlet is what I'm telling you. Until you find somebody around you in your city, in wherever you live at, that you can communicate with, even if it's somebody you work with, that you both may be spiritual. You both may be the black sheep in your family. So, excuse me. See, burp, that's a sign. Dang, oops. And that's why I got that on my website for y'all to do. You know, and you can talk to me one-on-one about, you know, because it can get, that could be the part that gets you right there. When you got stuff you come up with, like how I just did, and you can't talk to nobody about it, and you want to have that, building that relationship, and like, you know, learning from somebody else's point of view or mindset, you know, or, you know, just, that's what I did with a lot of my spiritual brothers. We would be on the phone for hours talking. Like literally, we would be fucking hours talking, because I was soaking up the fucking knowledge, and so was they, because we was having good goddamn conversations. And it could be about the news. We was talking about the news. We was talking about books and knowledge and wisdom and different shit that was going on, and Planet Nubaru and X and Dr. CB and all. We was doing all that. That's how come I learned so much, because we would talk to each other, not to condemn each other or to be in competition with what we know, but to listen. So I learned a lot listening to my spiritual brothers. That's what got me where I got me, because I had those conversations. I didn't worry about being on the phone, pressed for time. You know, if they had the time, I had the time. If I had the time, they had the time. And if not, we got the fuck off the phone. We didn't always stay on the phone long, but when we would have good conversations about knowledge. We wasn't talking a lot of bullshit a lot of times, like the worldly shit. So that's how come I got where I got, because I wasn't afraid to be on the phone to know. I was eager to know, and I wanted to know. And when you're eager to know and you want to know, that's a difference. Then you're more open, you know. And that's what's going, ooh, that burning my eye. And that's what's going to level y'all up, because y'all want to know. So this ain't no different this ain't no different than talking on the phone with me one-on-one. It's just I gotta read what y'all say, but you can't, like, you know, be in my ear like that. But you see what I'm saying? But that's just the difference. This must have been some cheap wood, because this one burned down real quick. Ooh, yeah, it got my eye. I usually don't do that. This wasn't, I don't think this was a real one. Look how fast that one burned. See what I'm saying? That's how you know you get fake ones. That was too fucking quick. That was way too quick. And it smelled a little different. That's how you know when they selling fake palo, because it don't supposed to burn this quick. When it's a thick, good one, it don't burn this. Y'all saw me just like this, right? Look how it's gone. Literally just gone. And when have you seen one go this quick that I had? Look at there. That's how you know they done put some fucking fake ass chips up in this bitch, because it don't even smell like it really. It's a little bit different. I hate when they do this shit right here, when they try to sell you some fake ass shit. See what I'm saying? Look at this shit here. Like, literally, look at this shit here. When have y'all ever seen my palo burn this fast? I ain't got hold to a fake stick in a while. This one definitely is, look at that. This one not, I don't think this is the real one. This ain't the real one. I hate when they do that shit right there. That's why I tell y'all, a lot of times in metaphysics and stuff, you got to go to the actual store. You can't buy stuff online. I mean, I got this in the actual store, but you still don't never know till you burn it, because sometimes they cut it thin and sometimes they cut it thick, but you got to wait till you burn it to see if, a lot of times, if it's real. But this ain't real. This is this is either, I don't know what the fuck this is. It don't smell the same, I know that. Look at this shit. And that's why it's burning my eye, like, God damn, what the fuck they put on this damn thing? My eye's watering and leaking. Usually I can do this and love to smell it. This one smells different. This must be a different type of wood. Like, it's literally gone. It's literally gone. This is literally gone. Like, this is so thin. I don't know if they put something on here or not. Like, it's burning my eye. Yeah, look at that. Oh, well. Sometimes you get them like that. Sometimes you don't. That don't smell like it, though. Not the smell I love to smell. Dang, striped green candles and fake balloons, right? False wood. Girl, what are you doing? Burning some tallow. Clearing out the smell, the energy. Oh Lord, there's Delta. I gotta go feed this dog. You bought matches? I got matches. You talking about matches? You bought matches? You talking about like matches? Good night. She. Oh, that you said that's not Palo. They sold you matched. Yeah, because it don't smell like it. It smells way better than that. It smell way better than that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. It don't even smell the same. Like I had, look, this one I had burnt frankincense. This one is real. And this one, I had it up against the charcoal burner and it didn't even burn all the way through. It still is whole. But that one there, I should have put that one in here. That's what I should have did. This one right here is the real one. And this is the last one. You see how it's taking a long time to burn? That's how come you can tell, because this shit is hard to catch. Look at it. It won't even catch on fire. That's how you know you got the real one. That shit right there, what the fuck they sold me. Look at this thing, won't even catch. Literally, I usually you see me holding it like this for a minute to catch it on fire. That's a real one. So that's where y'all can tell, because it do take a good while to burn it. And then it likes to go back out too. It'll go back out on you if you don't hold it like down like this, so that it can kind of get, this is the real one. That was the fake one. Look at this shit. This don't make, and you can see the difference in the color of the wood. Now I'm gonna knock it out. See, now I don't want to go out. Definitely totally smell. Look at it. See how one is light and one is dark? You see it? But they still kind of like cut the almost the same. So they must have I got this out of the same thing, so they must have blended them up together. So they've been selling people fake goddamn Palo. That's wrong. That's so wrong. This is real. See there? That's real. I done burnt this enough. I know when it's real. And look, this one done went out. Ain't even still smoking. Look at it. All the way down to nothing. That's how y'all know. I remember I told y'all that's how you got to be careful. You'll know. And now y'all see the example right there. That's fake. Miss Kim, I love listening to you educate about spiritual healing. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Yeah, see how you, look at there. Now y'all saw me like this damn thing. This one was on a charcoal burner this morning when I did my resin. It was laying up against it to keep it from moving. And it didn't even burn it. But this one, I just did this and it's gone. Ain't that some shit? Grits and karmics. Boy, people be doing anything for a buck. sale. All right, y'all. And that smell is so different. I gotta cook my chicken soup, y'all. I gotta cook my chicken soup. I got, I'm gonna try to come on later. I got Slay number 1, Tanya number 2, All About number 3, Inked BBW number 4, Moni number 5, and Heather P number 6 on pop-up. So I'm gonna put this little burnt piece of thing back here. Cause that other one I ain't gonna be able to burn it. See how long? Look at it, it's still going. That's real right there. That other piece of shit ain't real. All right, remember, if y'all want to get on pop-up, and if y'all want coaching and mentoring, like spiritual guidance and mentoring, actually on my website, kimmars.org, go to the tabs, and then y'all can be able to talk to me on the phone one-on-one. I do that on the phone, all right? So you'll get to talk to me about if you want business ideas or shoot some stuff off, or if y'all new to the spiritual journey and y'all don't have somebody to talk to about it. You know, I think the calls are like 15 minutes and 30 minutes. I don't want y'all to take my ear off. If you go over, you do have to pay. So if you go over the call, you do have to pay. But just as long as it's about spiritual stuff, that if I can answer it, I will. If it's a download or a divine message, I will answer it. Now, whether you do it or not, that's totally up to you. But it's going to be really no different than the cards. It's going to be whatever spirit it channels through in that session, in that spiritual guidance. If you're trying to understand something about what y'all experiencing, because everybody's experienced something different on their journey. Everybody don't quite experience the same thing. And like I said, if y'all don't got nobody to talk to about it, then I'm further enough to know like how it starts out and where you're at. I can gauge kind of where you're at. You know, you might be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like I'm over 13 years, way over 13. So I kind of know because I've done my little homework and my lessons, and I've studied myself. And that's why I'm here to help y'all just get on the way, so you can get on the way safely and not be taken advantage of. Because there's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. Just as it was in religion, it is still in religion. It is that in spirituality too. So you, like I told y'all last night, you just don't want to go join any spiritual group. You really need to take your time and watch and observe before you try to jump in and just join any type of spiritual group. Because a lot of them ain't what you think. A lot of them is not what you think. Just like you wouldn't go to any church home any church and just join before you scoped it out. You better scope out these goddamn spiritual groups y'all be trying to join up in. Been done joined up in a damn cult and be brain the fuck washed. I'm just saying. So be careful. It's all right to observe first before you join. Watch if they will, and sometimes you might have to join. But if you do and you don't see something that go against if you see something that go against your morality, then that's up for y'all to choose to walk away. If they doing something that you don't completely agree with. It's just like a church home. If you see something the pastor doing and you don't agree with it, or the people doing it in the church, you gonna leave. You gonna get the fuck up out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. Don't be afraid to. You know, where are you from? In my skin, where I'm gonna be to the end. We used to tell people that. Where you from? In my skin, where I'm gonna be to the end. I'm in Texas. Okay, what is the purpose of this stream? I don't know. Stay and find out. Go back and watch it. You know? Kanisha, you laughing. In my skin, where I'm gonna be to the end. We used to tell people that all the time when we was little. Where you from? In my skin, where you been? In my skin, where I'm gonna be to the end. Ooh, Lord. I'm trying to tell you. Where you from? What this stream about? Stay a while, look it over, play it back, run it back, give me some views. It's about any and everything you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be or not. It's about that shit. When I jump out, you jump in. And what do you think it's about? It's about unity. It's about spirituality. It's a healing and elevating, you pick. What you want it to be about? Why have you lit incense sticks next to you? To clean the energy. To clean the energy out of here. That's a palo santo. Palo Sante. Look at it. Look at it still going. You know this is a real one. It took hard to light and it's still going. Once it light into like deep in there, it'll go. It takes a while to burn out. That thing burnt out like that. That's a shame. Boy. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm country girl. My country cool on me. Oh, mister. Yeah, I'm country, but it's cool on me. If that's what you want to call it. I belong to the universal religion, Mother Nature. I belong to that one. What religion do you belong to? Mother Nature's. It's called spiritual. Be spiritual. It's a be your damn self. Monica, no, it was where you been in my skin. When I jump out, you jump in. Oh, that's what it was. I said it wrong. I said that shit wrong. Oh my gosh, Shamika, you should make a shirt. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Oh my God, y'all tripping now, boy. They got y'all going. Them damn folks got y'all going. They came in at the right. Ooh. They came in at the right. Ooh. They came in at the right time. That 10 of Pentacles up under there. I was doing some privates. Let me get off of here. I gotta do some privates. I may come on, I may not. I need to do some privates. But if I don't come on, y'all, I'm gonna get y'all tomorrow. The what was it, 4 or 5 people? It was 6 people I called out. So if I don't come on tonight, I'm gonna get y'all tomorrow. That Slay number 1, Tanya, Tonia number 2, All About number 3, Inc. BBW number 4, Monet number 5, and Heather P number 6. I'm gonna try, but y'all know these strong messages been zapping the shit out of my head. I gotta reboot. I gotta just digress. Love you too, Stephanie. Thank you. Love you, Kanisha. Janine, hello, sweetie. Hey, Monet. So if I don't come on tonight, I'm gonna get y'all 6 tomorrow, y'all. So far, 6 on the list. So I'm gonna try, but let me make y'all know what I did. I got on that was not supposed to be on here, and I've been over there boiling fucking water. Ain't a fucking thing in that fucking pot. I just looked over there and I was like, why is this smoke? Because I wasn't supposed to sit on here this long. I've been over there boiling goddamn water. I gotta get over there and put some more water probably in that damn pot. What the fuck? Y'all. Oh, girl. Y'all done made me boil my whole goddamn water out my goddamn pot. I ain't never lied. Look at that water gone. Look at that water gone, girl. I gotta put more water in here. Good thing I ain't put my goddamn food up in here. Oh, Lord. I was trying to wait till my chicken, the frozen chicken, come back out. Hold on, y'all. I gotta cook my chicken soup. Baby. Hold on, let me start this all over. Let me start this shit over. Shit. All right. Oh. I done sat over here and burnt my goddamn soup, my water out of there for my chicken soup. Y'all, I've been over here, and it's a good thing I didn't even put nothing in. Well, if I would have put something in it, I would have smelt it. But it was down low, so it was simmering. So I didn't hear it roaring. Maybe that's why Delta. Delta probably was reminding me, you got that water on the stove. Oh my God, she probably was like, you got that water on the stove, girl. It's about to boil out. Crystal number 7. All right, Crystal. Girl, look at here. I'm sitting over here. I got you, Crystal. Oh, Kanisha number 8. Kanisha number 8. I thought I was bad for leaving the car running. While listening to music. I used to do that too. I be in that boy for 30, 40 minutes, boy. I'm just getting it, going in them songs. I know. It said, what's funny, just got here. Me boiling out my damn soup water and I gotta go over there and boil some more. I wasn't supposed to be on here this long. I was supposed to show y'all that and get off. I don't know where the conversation went, but I went over there and I looked and I said, what is over there? Oh shit, I done boiled my water out my goddamn pot. All right, I'm gonna go because I gotta cook this chicken soup else I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna be famished. Thank you, Stephanie. Love your laugh. Thank you. She said, hurry up. I ain't eating no burnt food. She getting dog food. She ain't even eating that soup. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that's funny. Pay for gas and drive off before the pump. I did that one time. I paid for gas and I left the thing in the car. I think it was either cold or hot or something I did. And I left the damn nozzle. It was so funny. This when I was in nursing. I left the nozzle in the damn car and I went into the car and did something. And because you had to pay before you pump. And boy, I drove off. And next you know that whole motherfucking thing. That whole motherfucking thing came off. I was like, oops. I guess that man said this heifer done drove off with the pump. Y'all, I bet I ain't doing no more. Y'all, I ain't doing no more. I swear I ain't doing no more since then. I ain't did it no more since then. That whole black tube. It came off that goddamn pump. I was so embarrassed. I said, what the hell? It was so funny. I said, how the hell did I not see that? I don't know what I was thinking that day. Baby, that whole black, I didn't even know that thing would come off like that. It just said, it came down. Y'all, if you ever do that, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? That shit was hilarious. And it was still stuck in my gas tank. I thought it would have pulled it out of that way. It pulled the whole black thing down from at the top. I was like, damn. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I went back in there. I said, oops, I pulled the thing out. It said you did that. People were yelling, girl. Like I had to go back in there and tell that man the story. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like so embarrassed. He probably was thinking like, I don't know if it was too cold and I went to sit back in the car or something. Something made me go back in the car. I don't know what it was. I can't think what it was. Something made me go sit in the car, so I'm thinking it was cold. And that's why I probably went to sit in the car while I was pumping, and then I forgot and drove off. That's why you don't send no woman to get no motherfucking gas. That's what I need a man for, to pump the fucking gas. Like what? That's why you don't send a woman to pump the fucking gas, okay? That's a man's job. Take that damn car and get that damn gas for y'all women. That's a man's thing. He's supposed to do that for his girlfriend, wife, or whatever y'all call it. Y'all shouldn't be now I got an eyelash in my eye. Y'all shouldn't be pumping no gas when you got a man. That's his damn job. Go fill that goddamn tank up. So you don't have to be at the goddamn gas station with a bunch of crazy men and all kind of crazy stuff. They supposed to pump the gas too if you in the car with them. Where'd that eyelash go? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm finna go cook my chicken soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna go cook my chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. All right, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. Oh, look here, I pulled some cards. I had took all my cards, like I cleaned off the desk, and I cleaned off back there because they was about to jump off. And so I took some back, and then I said, well, am I gonna keep these? So I was like, let me pull and see what came out today. It said baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So that says action. And then I did these because I was going to take these back, right? And then he says, I am ready and I am responsible for my life came out on the affirmation cards. And I was like, oh shit. And let me see. Okay, I was going to take these. Back there. And then I said, let me see. Okay. Peace and joy. People may make you think you are in a competition that does not actually exist. So these are people that's trying to put y'all in competitions that don't even exist because can't nobody compare to y'all. And on the back it says, I embrace the pace of my journey. So don't let people make y'all rush. Don't let people think y'all gotta rush. Don't let people put y'all in a competition that do not fucking exist. And those were, I was gonna take them back with the rest of them I already took back because I was cleaning up. And so these kind of stood out when I picked them up. I was like kind of just, getting that stale energy off of them. And so I just kind of just did a couple of them like that before I got ready to put them back in the box. And these popped out. And I said, oh, let me see what these is. So that's what it is, y'all. Take as long as y'all want. Y'all ready, be responsible, and don't let people put y'all in competitions that y'all not in. You can embrace the pace of your own journey. I embrace the pace of my journey. And that's what gets y'all off track when y'all trying to keep up with other people. So that means don't keep up with other people. All right, that's what that means. Don't keep up with other people. All right. So again, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. All right, I'm out. I gotta go. Everything you said, everything you just said are my next lesson, Spirit says. Wow. 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 Confirmation, Stephanie? Whoa. Awesome, y'all. That's good. That's good. Pacing yourself, you're ready, being responsible for your life, and people may make you think you are in a competition that does not exist. You're free to, be at your own pace in your own journey. Don't let people rush y'all. Peace and joy. All right. And that's what stood out. So I sometimes put them on my little card thing here. My little card holder right here when I do that, so that I'll remember to tell y'all. So that's what I was doing. They were sitting up here because I already did it this morning when I was straightening and, getting the cards ready for today and doing the little meditation. So I was already setting the cards up for today. And then I was saging them and cleaning them off. So that's what I was doing. And I was doing this. I was just, even when I get ready to put them back in the box, I still do this. I kind of, because if I hadn't touched them and they've been sitting over here, I don't like that energy on there. So look at there, kingpin. That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? I was just getting them and resetting them up so that they can be ready if I decide to come on. So that's what I was doing. Victory and success. Look, King of Wands again. Victory and success. Somebody's feeling accomplished. Somebody's definitely feeling accomplished. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles at work. Y'all going after it, right? And then that's why I said I was cleaning up. Yeah. Y'all made a decision to walk away from something. Release something. Yeah, karmic. A karmic that was juggling y'all, or a karmic that had y'all, in separation. Yeah, Empress energy. Look at that. I wasn't even supposed to be doing this. But look at God. Empress energy, stability coming in because y'all released a karmic King of Wands. What else, Spirit? Yeah, that had y'all begging, that was bait fishing y'all, breadcrumbing y'all. Yep, broke y'all heart, kept y'all attached. All right, heart chakra. Look at there, destiny and fate. I can't make that shit up. I can't make that up. Spirit said what Spirit said. Spirit said what Spirit said, y'all. That was a good one. Just those little few cards right there. Just y'all, destiny and fate. Destiny and fate, baby. Wow. Destiny and fate. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. See y'all later. Thank you. Thank you for the love and support. I'm out. See y'all later. Bye. Thanks, moderator. See y'all later.